breathe. Breathe, just breathe. All you gotta do is breathe. All you gotta do is breathe.
I'ma bring it to your motherfucking face.
Are we
That's
here?
what I do.
Kicking and company. We stuck here. Everybody got to call their roadside service to get out.
Welcome.
Because Baldy didn't put no salt out on his property.
Oh my.
You say Baldy.
He probably ain't went nowhere. Shit.
I don't think he has. I think that motherfucking Jeep is that
Just
truck
you
is
hit
in there.
right on the nose. He ain't been no motherfucker.
For those who don't know, we're here in St. Louis, and our town has been shut down all week long.
No, but we blessed today, though.
No, I went to work Thursday.
We got some sunny ass weather out there today, though.
I got out one day.
I was able to work Thursday. I did not work yesterday. It was too bad for me.
We virtually
because I slipped
taught
the day
all
before.
week.
I'm like,
St. Louis Public Schools virtually taught all week.
Oh.
All week.
Well,
How
they
that
got
feel?
snow days. We had 3
How does
snow
that
days
feel?
built in.
You want to smack it them through the computer
had 3
even
days
more than you want to
because
smack it them in their
Our kids came back Tuesday.
They don't?
No.
Oh, really?
Well, you get snow days built in.
But motherfuckers
and
who
then
didn't
after
go
that,
to
it's
school,
virtual.
you know, them motherfuckers just don't know. They
Yeah, you get so many built-in days.
Oh, wow.
While everybody else
even
outside kicking and playing, they still gonna be going to school for
even
another
the
week.
kids who are like the seniors and
motherfucker.
the ones in high school, if you didn't clock in, you know, pull
For
up
school,
your
right.
computer. Because they didn't have
counts
like
as an
virtual
absence.
class where they
Counts
were
as an
sitting there.
absence.
It counts as an absence for them.
Oh, shit.
Everybody
But they
counts
are
as
aware
an
of this.
absence.
Are they aware of this?
It was a
Yes,
lot
you're
of
not.
that.
Everybody's aware of it.
What's up, Zoe?
Yeah, if you don't clock in on that
You gotta
computer,
follow up with them.
you
What
absent.
happened with your last
and
guest?
then you
Man,
still
my
got to
lad,
do so many
don't do
hours
that.
because you
Don't
got
do that.
certain
I did.
That
classes.
made me look bad.
I
You still
did.
got to go to your class.
I am.
Hey, I ain't following
Yeah.
nobody. If you don't come, you just don't fucking come. I don't chase no motherfucking body.
And they
'Cause
won't
ain't
be getting no
fucking
more invites.
It ain't no superstars around here. So
Well,
what the fuck? If you didn't come, you just didn't come. I ain't finna go chase you why you didn't
Nah.
come. No, none of that.
It's the ones
You
who
won't-
ask. It's the ones who ask us
The
for
ones that
interviews
ask
and
you.
then don't show
I
up.
would not.
Did she
I
ask
would
That's
not
the
invite
most-
you no
that's
more.
the
Did she ask you or you ask her?
It's mutual.
Oh,
It was just a mutual.
That's the most aggravating
Then
to
don't
me.
agree if you know
If
you
you
might
reach
not
out,
make it.
People are always on your page talking about,
if
I
you
want to
don't-
come down. I
Exactly.
want
That's
to
the guy
come
from St.
down.
Louis. He's here February 8th. Yeah.
Oh,
If
okay.
you
Oh,
reach
you-
out
oh,
and
you
then
know.
you don't show up, you a
Yeah.
bum
And
ass
everybody be on his
motherfucker.
But if I
Yeah.
reach out to you,
Stop
and you
asking
don't
for
show
interviews
up,
and don't show
I feel
up.
like you an even more bum.
But why
Because I
not-
took
why
out
not
my
even reach
time
out?
to
Communication is
I
everything.
took it out my time to offer you something.
And we're
But
scheduled
I'm
until
not-
March
I got
now.
to do that.
Yeah.
But
I don't
Phil,
have to do
I'm
that.
not as mad at them if I reach out to them
Yeah.
for the simple fact that's what I'm supposed to do.
But
this
damn,
is a
Rick,
show.
you
This is
took
my
it
But
show.
if
That's
But-
your one time. That's one time.
Okay, but I understand that.
You
But
can go invite anybody in the world.
But if your lousy ass
Ask me and I bring you
reach
in. I'm
out
I
with
feel you
to
on that, too.
me-
I understand that too.
you. I'm with you on that
I
one.
understand
and
that
then
too,
you
though.
don't show up to me, you a bum ass
I
motherfucker.
feel you.
I will
feel
fuck
you
with a
bum-ass
motherfucker.
If I ask
I
you,
mean-
because I don't go out my way to ask motherfuckers.
I
to
think
do
you a
goddamn
bum
thing.
ass. I ain't gonna say motherfucker then. On one level.
Like a
I mean, if
motherfucker.
I reach out to you and you don't, then I know who
Let's
you
get this
are.
straight. Bum just
But
don't mean you a broke motherfucker.
But if you
playing on
keep
the street.
asking me to be
Bum
on
is
my
all about having a
on
fucked
our
up
show,
attitude
and I found
and
to
the
say,
way you
okay,
live.
yeah, you should
That's
come
a
on
fucking
home,
bum.
And
and I
then
get
you
you
don't-
on, and
Real
then you
talk.
don't show up.
It ain't about motherfuckers sleeping on the ground or not having no money. It's your fucking attitude.
It's your
make you a
character.
bum-ass
Guess
nigga.
what?
your character.
Real talk.
Hey, if you can't make it here, you can hop
There
on
you
video.
go. There you
Yeah.
go.
You got your
What
kids,
about
bring your
alternative
kids.
things?
What's your, I mean,
And all we
there's no
ask is that you let us
excuses.
know. We can reschedule, but you need to let us
Yeah.
know. We don't
But like I
read
said,
your
I'm not
mind.
chasing out nobody.
I'll
If you don't
reschedule
come,
you
just
in
don't
April.
come.
I mean,
You
we're
know I ain't
booked
chasing
for the
that
next
I ain't
2
chasing
months.
out. You don't come, you just don't come. I'll
Right.
be like, I never ask you again. That's all I look
That's
at.
all it is for me.
That's all it is
I
for
never
me. I
will ask you again.
Real talk.
Fuck that. I got a question, y'all. So with the fires going on in California, y'all aware like how they finna do this because you know the Olympics for 2028 supposed to be held in LA.
Yep.
That
So
motherfucker gone.
That's
How-
3 years.
let me-
They'll be Cleaned up.
they
Right.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Brody,
That
did
shit
you
looks
see what's going
horrible.
on?
Have you seen?
People who are
Brody,
nowhere
it's a
near
whole fucking
the
city damn near
fucking
wiped out.
people who
All
are
the rich
LA is
nowhere
gone.
even near
No, they ain't
the
just rich people.
woods.
I say all the rich houses are
forest.
Yeah,
burnt.
Shit
Yeah,
is
yeah,
being
yeah.
burnt up.
Yes.
This one lady said, "I've been living in my house for 52 years."
That's crazy.
And they lost
She
all
said
everything.
everything.
Memory. It's more about
Because
the
they
memories.
never
It's always about
imagined
the
it was
memories.
even
No
coming
pictures,
there
no
because it ain't never came that way before.
Sis, think about this motherfucker.
And once
This
again,
motherfucker-
somebody
I
started
don't
the
know what's
fires.
going on in California.
Somebody started it like they always
That
do.
motherfucker is burning up off the map.
It was a cigarette.
That motherfucker shaking up off the map. That motherfucker get blowed up off the map.
Fam, didn't
that
I tell
motherfucker
you?
sliding up off the map.
But you know what? They went into the
That
casino.
Fam,
motherfucker got
I told
everything.
you 2 weeks. My sister and them live down there, right? So I could have went there and went to college free. If you live there, you can go to college free, right?
And it cost $1 billion. to live in
When
that
I
motherfucker.
went to California and sandstorm,
Oh,
the
hell.
first
Wow.
week I'm
Oh,
there,
no.
Nope.
Oh, no.
this shit looked like
Oh,
the
no.
mummy.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, guys.
Then I go to my aunt house, inner city, Vallejo, Valley Joe.
I'm in the hood. You ain't gonna see none of that shit.
And we sitting there playing cards, and the earth is
Shaking
start
like
shaking.
a
Other earthquake. Okay.
And you
Shaking
know
like
why
a
I left?
motherfucker.
You know why I left? Because I didn't want to end up like them. I'm running around like Daffy Duck in this
They
bitch.
okay.
And they like
Set.
looking at me like I'm the fool. No,
my
niggas.
God.
Be safe living there knowing that all
They
this shit
used to
going
it.
on.
Same way you
used to
feel
it.
safe
The
living
times
in
are
St.
different.
Louis and
Ain't
know all
shit
this
going
shit
on.
going
Don't
on.
shit go on here.
It's so much.
We get a tornado every 50 years.
that's
No, but I'm
normal.
saying,
It's getting worse,
I'm
though,
saying
y'all.
like
But
how the
that's
kids
normal.
get used to the people shooting every day and people dying because it's their norm here.
They get desensitized. to
Yeah,
it.
so that's their norm.
So you will get used to motherfucking earth shaking,
It's
They
their
did.
norm.
the goddamn ground on fire.
That's just
Fam.
like it rain
Fam.
all the time in
Damn,
Seattle
my
and all
auntie and
that.
her husband put a
would
big
never
bin
move
on our ass
Seattle.
while the
You
earth was
never
shaking.
Suppressing.
They didn't put a big bin on our ass. They ran a 10 while the earth shaking.
But I'm just saying, sis, you stay in the city, you stay in a state where that motherfucker is shaking.
And they're
They
used
used
to
to
it.
it.
They're used to it.
Then you wake up, now this motherfucker burning. All through this mother. Man, you might mudslides.
Yeah, that's too much.
Then
That's-
motherfucker hurricane.
That's
might come through
because
that motherfucker.
that's
don't know about
because
that.
no, the
What the
hurricanes
fuck?
Look where it
don't come on that
centralized at.
side because it's not the water ain't well anyway. But
Different temperatures.
that's
Warm,
because
cold.
California has multiple different
Regions surrounding,
like regions inside of one state. They have the mountains, they have the beaches,
The
they
valleys.
have the
So
valleys,
they
they
just got
have
different bipolar weather just mixing all up.
Yeah,
together.
because
Yeah.
it's actually
It's just a
snowing
big
on
Yeah,
mountains. It's actually
mix all
snowing.
And they
around
got
that.
more stuff to worry about.
In
They
a
got
place
under
where it's hot all
water,
the time, it's actually snow in the
I
mountains.
would never do
The
that.
valley is low. It get hot and cold.
they have a desert.
They got the desert, right?
They
It's
have
like everything.
They have
It's like Captain
tropical.
Planet.
Everything is
Yeah.
in one state. That's why it's falling off the earth.
California is
Hey.
Captain Planet in a
I
city in a
love my
state.
state of Missouri. We already got to deal with this shit here. Everybody cried about this shit that just happened, but we didn't have this shit up here. We done had shit where this city just shut down for a whole week.
82.
Like a
Yeah.
month, not too long, just some years back too.
Oh yeah,
they-
And this
for
motherfucker
COVID.
shut down in the summertime.
I was
When
gonna
it
say
flooded.
Yes.
we have been shut
Everybody
down
was
this
shut down for a
whole week.
So St. Louis motherfuckers can stop acting like
Y'all
we
can
just
quit
don't
bringing
go
up
through this.
82. I don't never want to see
fam,
that ever
me and my
again.
kids was sitting there looking out the window like,
Like a-
woo. We went out that
Yes.
backyard, baby. We was going down in the
Yes.
slides. We was using cardboard and everything. We went old school with
What's
that
up,
shit.
Jason? Two-ass Snoop, bro. Straight up, motherfuckers over there acting brand new like St. Louis. We don't get snowed in.
I'm telling you.
Everybody try to tell me about
Like, we
that
don't get
storm.
snowed
I
in.
say, can't nobody never tell me about that motherfucking storm. That was my 12th birthday. I never forget it. 1982, January the 30th, my 12th fucking birthday. We kicking it on Vanna and
Yeah,
Ashland. We kicking it. My
Baby, we had
uncle owned all
tunnels.
that property, the barbecue places down there. We upstairs kicking everybody. It was just snowing. We kicking it. Everybody like, oh, we gotta go. I'm like, we still party because that's how my family party hard. They don't care if it's the kids or what. We whole family just kicking. That thing, everybody, we gotta get out of here. Everybody
Yeah,
left.
it
I wake up
'Cause
the
it
next
was
day, that
snowing.
motherfucker snow. They
was
try to
the
go across the
blizzard.
street and check on y'all auntie.
Yeah.
That's
The
not
blizzard was happening while they was in their party.
That was my fucking birthday, January the 30th, 1982.
And that motherfucking snow was all
And
the way up
January
here.
the 31st,
We had
1982,
tunnels
snow
in
was
that
here.
shit.
Snow was
Phil.
all the way up here.
It was
We
here.
had. It was like we was Eskimos. It was the greatest
Straight up.
snow
Yeah.
time ever
What
in
you
my
know
life.
about the flood in '93?
Fuck that.
You
I remember
sandbagging?
that.
Let me.
Sandbagging?
Let me
Nah, I
tell
wasn't
y'all.
saying that.
Sandbagging or teabagging?
Let me
Oh,
tell
God.
y'all the funniest story about that
man,
shit.
one day I'm let nobody teabag in.
So, 93, my sister had to be like 19. My mama's boyfriend bought us some liquor, right? During the flood.
I had a
Of
baby.
course.
You snitching
So-
on that nigga now.
Huh?
You snitching on that
I
nigga
had a
now.
baby.
I mean, he
then.
dead. What can happen?
It's statute of limitations.
God already knew. So he bought us all this liquor and stuff. Right now, me, I'm not a drinker. My sister, she makes a big ass cup of VO and Coke.
Oh,
wow.
Hey,
Right.
that's some straight whiskey.
That's some
That is
TKO.
some
Whiskey.
R&R,
That's some of that
motherfucker.
gin on the
Okay.
couch liquor.
So we turn the TV on, right?
don't do me.
And the flood is on and everything. And so my sister, my oldest sister, just changed the channel and everything, and we just sitting there, watching whatever on TV. And all of a sudden, we look at my sister, and her face is filled with tears, and she just crying so motherfucking hard. And we like, what the fuck is wrong? All them people losing their house in that flood. And I mean, this motherfucker, y'all, you would have thought we had a house in the flood.
Yeah.
Bitch, we
She
in
was
first
very
it.
She a
emotional.
humanitarian.
She
got
was so
She
humanitarian.
was drunk. Fuck all that. That VO and Coke, that bitch ain't drank since that day.
She was emotional.
That bitch had drank that whole cup of VO and Coke.
That's what alcohol do to motherfuckers.
Make you think you got a house in the flood. Yes, because that motherfucker, we like, what the
What's
fuck?
up, Jay?
Oh,
Two
my
hands,
God.
Brody.
So you built a raft and you're traveling down river to Paris.
No. we
That
didn't.
shit was the worst. Just going downtown, going on the riverfront. We went down there. You wasn't supposed to walk
Go
up there
up
at the top. They didn't want you up there, but we niggas.
Man, just think.
Uh,
that fucking water came all the way to
the
water.
top.
Our step.
Yeah.
How much water?
To the
Just
top
think
step.
about walking from the bottom of to the
That-
top.
that was about
and the
five-
water was all the way at the fucking
That was about
top.
what, 5
Fail.
or
But
7
it's
years
not
ago.
that-
I
First
was
time it's
sick.
happened.
Like
It's happened most of
my
the time.
knees got weak.
God knows.
That's why they
Walking
put the
up
flood down
there
up. It's a
to the
flood wall
edge
down
and
there.
Yeah.
looking.
Oh, yeah.
Over here and
Well,
over
it
there.
wasn't no different. You going to East St. Louis and you look over the bridge, the water seemed like it was looking at you.
But it just, I'm telling you,
That motherfucker was peeking at you just going across
Phil,
the bridge.
y'all
No,
ever
thank
had
you.
y'all knees and shit get weak and shit like my mom was like, motherfucker, are you finna fall out? I was like,
shit.
Mama, I'm so scared. I was
Straight
so
up.
scared to see that water
That
on
much
the
water.
top
Man,
step.
that's ridiculous. Nah, you just know that ain't no regular water.
Right.
That shit got
You
something
stay away
floating in
from
that motherfucker.
Snakes and
That
Floating.
motherfucker got shit
Everything.
floating in that motherfucker.
My mama
And
said,
there's always somebody
shit.
my
trying to
mama
fish
said,
in
let's
it.
get out of here for an alligator pull
I'm
up.
just
No,
finna
that's
say,
real
it's
talk.
floating. You don't know where that water came from.
And then that shit be floating
Man.
from everywhere else.
Yeah.
No,
Because ain't
thank
that
you.
where, you was downtown, so ain't that where the Missouri and Mississippi?
Yeah.
Because people don't know that start of the Mississippi and the Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
It comes
Yeah,
together
Missouri- Missouri
downtown.
and Mississippi,
When did
they
that
do
happen?
got
When was
each
the
other.
last? When was the last flood?
Mississippi
Like
River.
7 years
That's the
ago or
muddy
so?
Mississippi.
I thought it was
Because
one recently.
when we
No,
were-
the flood was just a year or two ago. When
Yeah,
everybody
but
shit
when
got
it-
No,
fucked
because
up.
when we were,
You
when I was
talking about
still,
a major flood, like
When
when all the
No.
motherfuckers.
We did just have a major
when
one.
I was on, when we were on Broadway, the
That was a
water,
major flood.
it was waist.
No, that
deep
was
in
a
the
major
basement.
flood. Yeah, I remember
It
that
came
one.
up from the
Yeah.
from the sewer or whatever.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
remember that one.
That's exactly why I didn't buy a house over there.
That's exactly why I didn't buy Broadway.
Smart.
When you go to
It's
the
a
basement,
floodplain.
it's got that stank to it.
Yeah.
You probably don't want that
That's a
basement.
smart man.
Or you
Yeah.
can't do nothing with
That's
it,
a
right?
smart-
I mean,
I've been told
That's
you
a
that.
smart man.
Well,
That's a smart
I'm
man.
Crandall-
so
Yeah.
glad I lived
say
in the
that's the-
house
so
I
you
lived
finally
in.
told
'cause
why you done sold that
MSD paid us
motherfucker,
like
huh? Why he didn't
$2,000.
buy
Stay on the hill.
Well, bye,
If it
yeah.
flood, it don't tell you.
Carondelet is the oldest city in St.
So meaning
Louis.
say they ain't
Yeah.
doing no.
Think about it. It's the first city when you basically cross the water. Carondelet is
That's how
Broadway
East
is
St.
right
that's
on the
East St.
river,
Louis.
basically.
That's East St. Louis for
Well,
real.
that's no, that would
That's
be
the real
west.
East
No,
St.
that's
Louis.
really West St. Louis
Oh, is
because
it?
that's the furthest No, you're right. Yeah,
It's
further
east.
east of
It's
St.
east.
Louis.
Because
So-
ain't the
Downtown,
is the east?
yep.
That's east. That's the
Yeah,
original East St. Louis.
If
So
the
Illinois is
name
East St.
if
Louis.
East St. Louis
Because
hadn't
St. Louis,
been
we don't have no east side too. It's not no
because
east
of
side.
Right,
East St.
right.
Louis. If
'Cause it's
East
just the
St.
north,
Louis
south, and
hadn't have
western.
been called East St. Louis,
Yes.
That would have
downtown would have been East St.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And they don't even
It
sound
should be
right.
east of
It don't-
St.
it throw
Louis,
everything off.
Illinois. East of St. Louis.
Right,
East
east of St.
See,
Louis.
people don't know that.
You're supposed to be there.
That's what it is. It's east of St. Louis,
East
Missouri.
of St. Louis.
East of. People don't know that. They call it East
No,
St.
they
Louis.
see it. They just don't say it.
It's, Luke, it's
That's all.
Lucas hyphen Hunt.
Yeah, there you go.
That
Don't
hyphen
get
is
that started.
and.
Don't get
The
that
hyphen
started.
of the is Lucas.
Don't- Lucas and
Lucas
Hyphen,
and
dash,
Hunt.
dash,
Lucas and
dash,
Hunt.
dash
It's named
Hunt.
after two different niggas.
Lucas and
So why
Hunt.
is it a comma? Lucas, comma, Hunt.
It's not a comma. It's a dash, and the dash
Apostrophe.
means and.
It's just like it's
All right,
north
all
and
right,
south,
all right.
but it's an and up there
Next
for north
question.
and south.
We'll do one or two news
I ain't
stories,
studying
then we'll get into our
motherfucker.
interview.
All right, so since we talking about
It ain't no
and
St.
up
Louis
there.
City
Always
That's
trying to
shit,
wait.
let's talk about St. Louis City shit.
Let's talk
Oh,
about
Lord.
St. Louis.
All right,
Who
so
did it?
on
Who did it and why?
April.
Who we run over?
What is
There's
it?
so much shit going on.
Let's see what the exact date.
We got Mayor Tashard Jones finna get through
Cause-
this motherfucker. We got- hey, we
I
got
don't give
old
a
girl.
Well,
fuck.
that's in April, but
Boy,
yeah,
they
we'll get
did-
there. We'll
they
get there.
did
Yeah.
the motherfucking
April 1st.
Yeah.
On April
what's
Fool's
their name?
Day,
What's the name of
That's
we
the
vote.
election.
When
Yeah.
people come in and they do the
audit.
All I know is y'all better
Don't
do
care.
two.
They did that audit on her.
Well, I gave.
Tell me
They
when
did
she
the
was,
audit
she
on our
was, she
gal.
wasn't the
Wow.
nurses.
Briggs, when I say I
We don't
gave,
care.
when I told that lady
Fail
not
only
to
one
do,
hurt.
She
Fail
did.
only one
that
hurt.
lady
Shit, don't nobody listen to your
all
ass.
over. And it is
Somebody
worse.
told her not to do it.
And it's worse.
He told her not to do
I
it.
told her
I
not
heard
to
you
do
say
it.
worse. You know you're gonna say worse.
Worse.
Since it's worse, I need you to go
It's
pull
so
up when
bad
you get
it's
time.
worse.
Just go
It's
pull up and
worse.
tell you what the audit do. He gonna tell you everything her ass was
you know
out
I'm finna look it up.
Cause she
Okay,
didn't listen to fail.
but let's
She
just
listened to
let's
Phil.
just
She
talk
listened
about
to
the mayoral
Exactly.
race.
The race, that's what I'm talking about. Cause
All
she
right.
next.
So, of course, it's the same two people who basically had all of the
girl.
votes from last year. The mayor, Tashara Jones, and the alderwoman, Cora Spencer.
But it's a nigga too. It's another nigga too.
All right, they're at first he just entered,
He
right?
just answered.
So at first it was them two going back and forth
Most
again,
definitely,
right?
yeah.
So Michael Butler, who is the recorder of deeds for the city of St. Louis. So
That's the nigga who fucking people out they buildings and shit.
no, this is yeah, that too. He is the keeper of the land deeds.
Yes. He that nigga.
All the way to the birth
He that
certificate.
nigga.
So if you went down there and got your birth certificate before downtown, you've met him, because he's always down there. I've met him before. But so he's jumped in the race, and
Really?
he's in the race
Yep.
now.
There's
So
two other black dudes in the race.
and then it's two other. Then
paid attention.
Andrew Jones.
Yeah.
Andrew
I
Jones.
just seen this last night.
He's a businessman. He
Reach
constantly
out to him.
runs.
We'll see if he wants to talk.
Okay, he constantly runs. He's ran in maybe
I know that
about.
name.
You
I
can't
won't
win if you
lie.
don't try. I mean,
shit,
I would
maybe I
run
should
if I
run.
could.
You can just go down and sign your name up.
I think I'll be an
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
You gotta live in the city.
You don't have to put any kind of
I should never
deposit
be able
or
to see. I stay in
fees
St.
or
Louis,
anything.
though.
There's no money
I
involved
should be
to
able to
put your name
I
on the
should be able to
ballot.
work anywhere in St. Louis as long as I'm still in St. Louis City. I'm with the fuckers to do.
You can write your name in. You can have
yeah, I guess
you can
so.
have a gang of
Justin can
niggas
run
But I'm technically not a city resident though.
You can run for it.
because you're in the
You
county.
can live in the county?
No, you can run for it.
He can run for anything in his
Yeah,
area.
You can run for it.
Well,
You live here.
You live here.
well, not
Big Bill
technically.
can't run
Yes,
for it
you
because
do.
I don't
Not
live
on
here.
paper.
Technically,
You
he
can put it
can't
on paper.
live here. This is a business.
No, but he stays
It's a
here.
commercial. I can't do that. It's commercial
He
property.
technically is not supposed to.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes,
Commercial. It's a
100%.
business. You can't go sleep at Schnucks.
Well, I
You
always
can
did
if you
that.
Them
turn
little
the
Chinese-
If it's mine, I
You got two
Look,
different parts.
Them
You
little
can turn it
Chinese
into some-
kids and families that used to live in the Chinaman's, they was sneaking.
What shit? Do you blame them? Look how much money they save.
I mean, I ain't
If I
mad.
own my business, I want to sleep in that motherfucker
Hey,
too.
one of my friends,
Say.
we got crazy noodles and
No.
fried rice. Fuck
All
that.
day long, I'm sleeping in that motherfucker too. If I
But
own my own
okay,
shit.
so that's what? That's 4, right? That's 4 so far.
My bad.
Oopsie.
Yep.
How'd it go?
Whoopsie.
There you go.
Of course, they Tashara and Cora had like maybe is that 59, 50?
I watched that debate too when the first
of
debate.
the voting,
They both gonna lose
last
because they
time.
gonna split the votes.
Well, no.
No, Cara's
because
independent.
Cara is independent,
Oh, okay.
and she got her core people, the South Side people.
She's
the
Soulard, right? Isn't she
Yeah,
Soulard area?
the
Well, she got a big
slate,
following.
the
She's an
slate
alderman.
people, the people who were for slate.
Okay.
You
Miss
know,
Jones, I got the tell
and
you,
then
baby girl, you
Miss
might-
might-
Jones,
You finna probably finna
Nina
go home.
popping ass got the
Yeah.
hood and the west side, the north
But they got too much
side.
shit. They trying to say she's spending money. She ain't got no business spending too right
But
now.
the key is,
They
First
don't
thing
it
know-
is
I'm doing
more
is bouncing.
registered voters on the south side
Yeah, because they give a fuck.
than on the north side.
They give a fuck.
And the
Let's see if they
west
gonna
side.
play me
They
again.
give a fuck.
Exactly. So that's what we saying.
Motherfuckers in
She
North
might
City
have
don't
more
give a-
supporters, but
Motherfuckers in North City don't
y'all
give a fuck.
people don't like to vote because
So the
voting
fuck
don't
don't.
mean
It
nothing.
don't
She's
mean
not gonna
nothing.
win. She ain't got a chance.
They can talk all they want, but if they don't get
She
out there
ain't
and
got
vote
a
for it, she
chance.
done.
Miss Jones,
We gotta see that. You gotta
maybe
come.
we
She gotta
maybe I'll
do
wake
a
up
different dance.
and come. Maybe me coming from the county and come to the city when you gone. Maybe I'll see a clean ass highway.
Never.
Well, we
Yeah, it was clean.
Maybe I'll see a clean highway. That's all I'm saying.
Well, y'all better get out here now because it's finna be pothole
I'm
city.
just saying.
Welcome to the pothole
I could
city.
build a whole fucking car off 7.
Nah, it's gonna be steel plate city.
Every-
It's gonna be
It's
so
so-
many
There's so
motherfucking
many
steel
hoes
plates.
out there. There's so many hoes out there right now. It's
What
ridiculous.
steel plates? I'm scared to ride over
Fair,
them
that's
motherfuckers.
all they do now is
Oh.
put the steel plates there.
Man, I just came up skinker. There's so many
No,
hoes.
that's from Laclede. They've been doing that shit down here.
It's not just Laclede. If you
Yeah.
MoDOT, I have seen MoDOT
Just turn
doing
the
it.
motherfucker to a big ass
What they
truck.
do
they
is
say
they
that shit.
fix they tack up the street.
Then
They're
they
not
put the
fixing
plate
it.
on
All
it.
they're doing is fixing it, to make it go for
Yeah.
a winter.
So what's the plate for? That's why
They put the
It's a
plate
whole
there
lot
of stuff
so
going on
the
right now.
writing doesn't, make
that's
it
what
go
it
down
is.
and fuck it up
Yeah.
already.
You
Then they take the plate
They
off
probably take
like
it
a
off, but
couple
the
of
problem
weeks
is they
later.
put them on
Them
there, they never
motherfuckers
remove
been
them.
on-
Them
Boy,
motherf-
don't-
all they-
Some
I
of them
feel
sink into the ground.
Yeah, because it's been
Because
there
they
so
don't come
long.
get them.
It's disgusting.
Stop it, bitch.
Some of
It's
them do
sad.
sink
Stop
into
it,
the
y'all.
ground.
I done
Then they
seen one
start
where the
towing over.
nail
It's
is
bent.
bent.
Yeah. I make sure I try to.
That's crazy.
Boy.
But it's
I
so
be
many
scared as
hoes.
hell.
Just think when this snow come off and like it's so many hoes and
Because
Oh, yeah.
because they don't know how to really plow for real. They just be putting
Well,
it. Them motherfucker be
They
dragging.
need to take a page from Illinois, motherfuckers. But I was told they shit was clear. As a motherfucker.
Yeah, Illinois was-
They had about 150 trucks going. That man said we had 150.
some of our trucks were stuck.
Hey, now that's
Well, they had y'all
embarrassing,
didn't see the
dude.
video. It was
That's
like I saw
embarrassing.
like 2 or 3 different videos that surfaced where it was a plower downtown.
Chilling.
Just literally, they was recording him and he was just
Chilling.
going around in
The same
circles,
place.
not plowing shit.
Chilling.
Just going in circles.
He chilling.
Just
Like the
taking
people,
money.
like the
Taking
people in
our
my
money.
community.
Yes.
Like the people over in Valley City with they bitch ass. Driving up and down the street and then gonna come remove the lady shit next door cause she poured of the ottomans or whatever. And then I come out there and catch her. I'm like, can y'all move that right here? And we trying to. Then he gonna try something. Oh, let me hurry up and leave cause people start asking something. I said, bitch,
Hey, I
what
wanna
I'm
have
paying you
him
my
fired.
money for?
Oh,
Nigga,
wow.
They
you
would
work
not
for me.
answer. They would not
Yeah,
answer
I
the
would.
phone.
Nigga, you work for me.
Oh,
I
can't
would
wait
have
to
wrote
meet,
a
baby.
good
Nigga, you work for
old
me.
letter.
We called the
email.
mayor.
Hold on, time out.
We
Tell
called
her,
the
guys,
mayor.
If you got a hot
We
minute,
called
just
the
ring
mayor.
bell. They don't
We
let you
called
talk.
the
Yes,
house.
you
They
wanna
would
chime
not
in on the
answer.
conversation 'cause
They
Yeah, let
went
me
down
talk,
the middle of the
motherfuckers.
street. They went. I saw
And
him.
block people
And
in.
guess what? A little boy turned around in my driveway and got
got
stuck. And
Yeah.
guess who helped them out? Got the video, so they can't say I'm lying. Got 3-4 videos. Fucking Paige Dale. Because Valley City on some bullshit anyway when it comes to the police is because they
Paige
paying
Dale,
all our
get the
money.
motherfucker out.
They paying all our money to Paige Dale, the police Valley City, which I got to give it out to the 2 black police officers that did come out and help that young man because he tore his shit up in our
tore
driveway
his
because it
shit
was all
up.
ice. He tore the bump off. He had a
Yeah.
flat tire.
Yeah.
They pushed him up
Yeah,
out of my
I know.
driveway and he on my door knocking at 10 something at night to my, cause y'all got a shovel. I'm like, babe, we ain't got no shovels here. Well, I can't even shovel. I said, I can't even help push you out.
Oh,
The
wow.
police, it was 2 police officers that pushed him out.
And it wasn't even their jurisdiction.
Well, it's their jurisdiction now because
police
Valley
actually
City
helped
paid
him.
them
Okay.
to come, but they helped him get out of our
Because Valley
driveway.
City that big.
Wow.
You better not pull. Y'all better not pull no.
But it's that big, but them motherfuckers
Real
didn't clean
talk.
our streets.
Y'all
And
better
then,
not pull
They
nobody.
didn't clean none of the streets in the
and you know what they
smaller
gonna say? And
cities.
you know what they gonna say?
Bell
Oh,
Fountain
we
looking
don't
at
got no
messy, so it
salt.
don't-
Bitch,
it
what
don't
y'all
do-
do?
You
Eat
know
the
what I'm saying?
salt?
Bell Fountain, Castle Point,
Cause I know
Moline
we paid
Acres.
y'all.
We all
all of those areas.
And
when they
That's how come I had to go to
so-called
work.
clean them,
Well,
then
that's over here,
you
and
stuck.
looks pretty
Because when I tell y'all, my sister-in-law's
We got driveways.
car,
They should have cleaned that shit and let us out.
my
They
sister-in-law's car parks on the street, right? Baby, it was like digging her out of a motherfucking
What, after they plowed?
yes.
Oh, because it's like
They push
paste
it
now.
against it.
Yeah, it's pushing
it
it.
gets compacted.
But
Oh, wow.
we all got driveways. So pull in the driveway, come clean all the streets off, and then let us clean our driveways, clean out and get out.
They
Like St. Andy.
We got
Well,
we
you better
got
call the hotline.
driveways,
so
all
get
of
in your
that.
driveway so they can
is-
clean up the street.
No, say, if you parked on the side of the street while they come plowing your shit, they towing your shit.
They did.
That's so
They
stupid.
did like 30 cars last night.
Where the
need a
fuck they
lighter.
supposed to park?
In the driveway.
Their own
Hey.
driveway?
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Hey, to be
sometimes you have more cars than can
Yeah.
fit in
Hey,
your
but
driveway.
To be honest, if you
And
if
that's
you're
what
balling like that,
if you from St.
It's not
Louis
even
County,
balling like
no,
that.
no.
If
I ain't
multiple
gonna say
people
city
have cars in your
but
house,
if you from
and
St.
half
Louis
the
County,
cars don't
if
even work.
three
in it.
people have cars in
Wow.
your house and you have a single driveway,
St. Anne ain't
then
never been a
Or
place
two
to
cars
hang.
don't work.
The motherfuckers lock you up for
that way
everything.
too. Or
No,
you know what I'm
They're
saying?
not
Whatever.
registered.
But they cleaned them motherfucking side streets. That's why I had to go to
But
work.
they also
And
made it
all
like
the,
coming off
the
$1
streets was
billion
clean.
too.
All them streets was clean for them buses could get through there, and our ass was at school at work
I ain't never fuck
Thursday.
with St. Anne.
I ain't either. They locked me up for a driver's license.
Anything new,
That's why I was in the
anything
lounge.
new in St. Anne is built on niggas' backs.
No.
Anything,
No.
anything new
Bonita
in
Park.
St. Anne
To be honest,
is built on
From
niggas'
Florissant
backs.
on down, it's a no.
Oh yeah.
Shit, not Jennings.
Hazelwood, from Florissant to Hazelwood, all the way on down to Bridgeton, was a no for
Fam,
niggas. back
I
in
didn't
the
even
day.
know what
No
Barrington
fake.
Downs looked like until I was like 30
No
some
fake.
years old.
I'm just not seeing that motherfucker, and I'm 48.
I'm telling you, when I
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
up,
I'm seeing
I
Barrington
say,
Downs.
this is
That's a county
Barrington
thing?
Downs?
That's a county thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's where all the
The
niggas who got money at.
live.
Oh.
I ain't gonna even lie, Jess. I rolled
Them
back there.
houses are
I
the
was like,
bomb.
I'm getting me one of these motherfuckers.
Look,
I'm getting me one
look.
of these motherfuckers.
my
Niggas
motherfucking
is
best
living-
friend
I'm
TJ,
talking about
her
this shit
sister
is
live
unreal
over there.
looking.
It's unreal.
No,
It's,
they living good.
it's Atlanta
Okay.
Housewives
There you
type
go.
shit.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all of the
They just
housewives.
look like they
Pick
got
a
money.
housewife
Everybody
Nah,
got
they do
money.
got
She
money.
not fucking
Okay, they
lying.
all
And
got
these
money.
houses show that.
So it's like the Ladue of North County.
It's
There
fuck
you go.
Ladue.
Okay.
It's
I've
better.
been in
Bumper than
It's
Ladue.
better.
Ladue is down here
It's
compared
better.
to Barrington
Winsville?
Downs.
Look,
It's
no,
better.
Look,
The
look.
house, no, I would
No,
say
Winsville's got
Lake
too
St.
many of
Louis.
Belleville.
Lake St.
I don't know
Louis.
about Belleville.
Belleville got some nice ass
Yeah, I
houses.
can believe that.
Oh.
I can believe
It's
that.
rich
Lake
niggas
St.
out
there.
Louis,
I
though.
believe
You
that.
know,
Yeah.
you Lake St. Louis
Yeah,
house.
all that shit.
That's in Barrington
Yeah.
Downs. I told
And all that shit was
my
new.
my best friend's sister has a house over there. You know, has worked hard. You know what I'm saying? Empty nester. They have a huge ass house. I be like, can I just film a TikTok in this bitch?
Remember, every house over there big as fuck, and they
What's the
group
next
it,
news?
and they got a
All
group
right.
division.
Yeah, we got one more
You got
topic.
one
Oh, I love this
subdivision,
one. Take a break.
you got another subdivision.
All right, rolling up, moving on, moving on.
Of all big ass houses. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get me one of these motherfuckers.
All right, what we got next?
All right, so I'm calling this the stupid big dummy story of the week. Let's talk about this bitch.
Oh,
right.
it's the late.
Uh-oh,
Oh, you
stupid
was
dummy.
it's the crazy.
Stupid big dummy of the week. All
my
right, so woman gives neighborhood boys $5 to shovel the snow.
In this day and
I
time,
don't like this hoe.
$5? Hold on.
Listen,
Keep-
that ain't the
No,
bad
they
part.
done
That ain't the
paying
worst part.
That ain't the bad
Keep
part.
listening.
She done paying them. Then she invites them in for some hot chocolate
of course.
Okay.
before she give them some drink,
So
No,
she got them drunk.
some alcohol.
Alcohol. So do they know they drinking alcohol?
Yeah, or keep
Yeah,
sneaking
yeah.
in.
We don't know.
How
Keep
old
listening.
are
Keep
these
listening.
boys?
We
How
finna
old are the
finish.
boys?
We finna finish.
All right,
And
here we go.
then sexually assaults them.
Oh, we got one. of them.
How old is this hoe?
Now,
And
here
how
we
many
go.
boys are
Here we
involved?
go.
How old is the boys?
Here we
Yeah.
go. Here we
How
go.
many are there?
So, 64-year-old Rochelle Stewart
Greasy grandma.
She was sitting in that house horny as a motherfucker.
of Pennsylvania,
Like, this ain't-
you know,
She was sitting in that house horny as a motherfucker.
This shit ain't new.
She should have had her
she
own.
was arrested after allegedly inviting two adolescent boys into her home, getting them
Adolescent
drunk.
meaning under 18.
The two boys, one was 12 and one was 13.
Oh, that's
Hold on,
terrible.
So they stopped by the house and they offered to, shovel her snow. And she said, yeah, she
Then
agreed
they
to pay him
plowed
$5. So she invited them in, and first she offered them hot chocolate, but then she offered them the alcohol.
What the fuck?
Then she offered them some head.
Hold on.
So
This shit had nothing to do with it. It's they black or white.
Keep reading.
I'm gonna tell you that in a minute. Just let me tell you.
Stay
the story.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Because
I
that's
want
gonna tell me
y'all
everything.
predictions. Okay,
That's what's gonna tell me
so
everything.
Or Asian.
so then
Or Asian.
she,
Hispanic.
Or Hispanic.
after she gives them the
That's
rum or whatever, then she vodka. She had vodka and wine. So after the boys did that, then she, opened up her leg and put her leg across one of the boys and started
64.
touching him
Ooh.
inappropriately.
64.
So of course at this time the boys were sick, disgusted, and they decided to leave. So at that time when they were leaving, the police get a phone call, a 911 phone call from her house saying that it was being burglarized.
Oh, she said, fuck that. I'm gonna get
Wait,
them.
she tried to get ahead of
I'm gonna
them.
get them. I'm gonna get them before they get me.
Because she knew they was finna
Don't
tell
go
her.
to
Yeah.
So the police pull up or whatever, and when the police pull
Story
up,
deep.
they see the boys first, right? And when they see the boys, they clearly see that they drunk as shit or whatever. So they take the boys separately and ask them what happened, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And the boys have the exact
Exact
same
same
story,
story, so they
right?
know
That's
she
how they
did.
did.
So then they go to this bitch, and she telling them that the boys had tried to rob her and all of this kind of stuff.
Two niggas
Now,
can't concoct the same story. at the
now,
same fucking time.
Right.
and
They remember it.
and it's more than that. Why had one of the little boys left a jacket in the house?
In the house. To be honest, they ain't even have no business. She ain't have no business offering them. They
She wasn't supposed to be letting them come in there anyway.
And even if you did,
faith.
Where's their
offer it
parents?
to them on the porch.
There you go.
Right.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck is
Why
that
they gotta
in
come
your
in your
motherfucking
house?
Right,
house?
said it's cold outside. Come
Like a
on in, baby.
motherfucker.
They
Oh,
get you
that
like
ain't-
They
that
came
too.
on in, all
They
right.
get you like that too.
She
That's
did
what I
that
said.
to- She did that to some
She
other
a
motherfucker that just
predator.
ain't came out
She a
and
fucking
said
predator.
nothing.
The fact that she knew
She
to
most
make up
definitely a
that lie
predator.
Like a
just that quick.
motherfucker. She just got away with it before.
She got away with
ran
it.
across some motherfuckers who ain't never get away
Some of
with
the
it.
other boys liked it.
Like there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
That's
she
where you
thought
go.
she thought she was gonna get
That's
away
where
with
So
you
it.
go.
she has been arrested, and she is being charged with 6 misdemeanors.
Oh shit, she ain't going.
One count of indecent assault, one count of
like they do
making
the
a
boys.
false police report,
She ain't going
2 counts each of giving minors alcohol and consumption of corruption of minors. She had to pay 10% of $1,000.
And if that was my sons, I'd beat that bitch to
10%
her
of
motherfucking
$1,000.
Now-
Wow.
And I would drag her
What?
motherfucking ass.
She just did all that and she got a jail on $100.
She black. She gotta be black. That name said Rochelle. She either black
she
or
white.
Mexican.
Black.
She black
She
or
white.
Mexican.
She white. She white.
I'm
white.
racist.
Ukrainian.
No. you
Ukrainian
say
immigrant.
What you think?
And the little dudes is white
Wait,
too.
what's your
Oh, yeah.
view?
So, just to keep my integrity intact,
have
already
that here,
looked
sir.
her up. So,
Go on, tell them,
as
Bridge.
y'all was talking about it, I was looking her up like, who is this? So, you know what I'm saying?
So
Me-
what is
She
she?
Mexican?
She Mexican.
She Mexican.
Okay, got
Oh,
you.
see, Mexican or black?
I'm
Yeah,
not
Rochelle.
surprised because look where it happened that over there. Look where it happened there because there's a million Mexicans over there.
Yeah,
So
but
was the
she could,
boys
but that,
Mexican?
but
No, it don't say what the boys
don't- they
are.
can't-
If
they- I
they
don't
can't
think they
tell you
can.
their names. They can't
No.
tell you.
I
nothing.
assume they Mexican too if they in the same neighborhood. Unless, but there's a lot of people that's been driving their kids around and dropping them off to show people's neighborhoods.
Are you
so,
Mexican or Mexican?
Mexican nothing.
Mexicana.
Well, you think that's funny?
Lord.
I think that's funny.
Like, there's money
That's
card.
not very funny.
Wow.
This is serious business, okay? We have a special guest in the building, ladies
Yeah,
and
special
gentlemen.
guest.
But until then, so what? What is it? Oh, that's right.
Until then, put your motherfucking coat in your head on, boy. It's time to go. We show
What
that
is it?
snow.
What time is it?
Right.
Joke of the day.
What time is
Yeah,
it?
boy. It's time to go.
We got Branden in the house.
Joke of the day.
Oh yeah,
It's a joke of the day.
I'm stuck in the driveway.
Joke of the day.
That ain't no
Oh, no.
motherfucking joke.
Ain't no joke today.
This the second time.
Oh, good cat.
It took me
Joke,
30
joke.
minutes to get
It's a
on my
joke of
own
the day.
drive.
That ain't
It's a
no
joke of
joke.
the day.
It's the joke of the day.
I haven't even
Stuck
been
in the
my
driveway.
Joke of the day.
Oh, no.
It's the joke of the day.
I don't.
Okay, so
Anyway, back to business.
this is one of my favorites, and I needed this morning because today my father would have been 78 years old.
Hey, happy heavenly birthday. Oh, and happy birthday. This is my mama's birthday today, y'all. I apologize.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday, mama.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah, she's awesome. That's why I like her. Okay. All right. So, here we go. Who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony?
Who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony?
The
Dick.
one with the big paddle whacker. The one that's
Richard.
swinging.
No, it's Dick. It's Richard. It gotta be.
Dick is Richard.
Dick, yeah.
Dick.
Okay.
I mean, right?
Okay. No.
Okay.
The one who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand and a dozen donuts.
That's Dick. He the one with the dick.
Oh, shit.
I don't want them donuts though.
That over there.
I like donuts.
They're cream filled. Cream filled donuts.
I don't like cream filled donuts, but I like donuts.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my God.
He said one.
All right, we got a special guest in the building. All right. Who we got over there?
He can only
Who we
hold
got over
one.
there, B?
Hey, go ahead.
He say, see how they be.
What's your name? We got a couple tracks coming up. We're gonna take a break.
Got you. What's good, y'all? Thank y'all so much for having me. I go by the name of Branden Michael Lewis.
Brandon Michael Lewis, check him out.
Your voice, I heard. You did say it was going out.
We'll be right back. Check out a couple of these tracks.
Allergies like me where your voice leave all the time?
Y'all, we gonna play a couple tracks for him, and we'll be back to get interview him.
I need a therapist, man. How many problems you got? How much money you got? Bullet holes in the whip from the time niggas crept out the alley and shot up the block. Ain't from that clock to be worried, but really them hunters don't care if you worried or not. They tryna label me something I'm not, boy. I knew I had time without wearing my watch. Can't be no failure, bro. I was built for this pressure. I walk out like that's all you got. Girl on me bad, ain't even on that, but the homie in that like a foot in the sock. Them boys be playing a lot, not in the streets, but I got them guys that be banging a lot. You know what's up if I say it or not. I say a lot without saying a lot.
Put in positions of power, we make the world ours, they try to devour us. Strictly married to the prophet, we prophets to the city. You see the God in us, walk through life without a God, and they let it dry, they never get tired of us. I tell you where I reside, it's a lot of sliding, the tires screeching, they duck. They don't desire pieces, no love, so I require the pieces, don't trust. You hitting the side, pieces see blood. I look at the side streets and see mud, I got blood on my hands, mud on my shoes. Trying to win, so don't cry when I lose. Around loose screws that sharp at the tools. Deconstruct your body before the news.
I've been working my wrist. Been a long time, I've been grinding while you see me shining like this. I'm in a pole position, I remember the times I could listen. And I spent enough time in the kitchen. Game on strong, and I'm the boss of the building. And I just double the business. I'm in a pole position, And I remember the times I was wishing. You ain't grinding like this. I got rich friends, setting big trends. You ain't popping like this. I'm in a pole position.
How many niggas you shot? I see many niggas get killed. Plenty niggas in the city got millies to free a willie. Make you swim with the whales or whale now. Flip my bird to the ones that was well endowed. Now the birds wanna fly cause I'm well endowed. Best niggas in the city that's well about. She a thought so I never get tell about to a gift. Time to a never let a nigga take my future. If he do, he feel a blow with my shooter. They'll plow through you, they'll drive through you. Heaven said I can bring God to you with the demons that got angels smile when was passing by. But I just survived through them. Living life is never too much prime loop.
Yeah, please don't bring no stunners around, cause we done brought hunters around, and they got a hobby of hunting around. Them niggas at peace when they hunting you down. Hot when the summer around, so they got a lid on whoever coming around, and they done brought something around and cycle through hundreds of rounds. They spray till ain't nothing around. Burning they bridges to get to some views. Thought he was realer, boy had me fooled. Mutuals hoping we call it a truce. Which side is he on? I'm getting confused. Scrunching they face when I hop in the booth. KB made the beat, but it's usually blue. SK in here too, and we really the crew. Ain't gon' say I'm the truth, shit I already knew. Look,
I've been working my wrist. Been a long time, I've been grinding while you see me shining like this. I'm in a pole position, I remember the times I could listen. And I spent enough time in the kitchen. Game on strong, and I'm the boss of the building. And I just double the business. I'm in a pole position, And I remember the times I was wishing. You ain't grinding like this. I got rich friends, setting big trends. You ain't popping like this. I'm in a pole position.
Yeah, it's more than music, man. It's your boy Lil Durk.
They tell me patience is a virtue. Usually the ones that you love that'll hurt you. And some of my views may be seen as controversial, but I could never sell my soul or go commercial. The kids was still in school, but it was virtual, so they wasn't learning much. Trust me, it isn't personal. Flashback to middle school, choir rehearsals. Now I get paid to make music, that's what hard work do. Tell you that's what hard work do. Sunday morning sitting on that church pew. Over my third eye, now I got a bird's view. And the flow more catching a bird flu. Talking down on me, yeah, I heard you. I just let you chirp, that's what birds do. Last year I had to show you that I'm versatile. Still sleeping on me, yes, you got a curfew. I'm as conscious as cold, as timeless as hope. Never leave my brothers feeling like J-Herbo. I'm focused on growth, turning dreams into gold. More than music, the team, the Durk, the coach. Ain't above nobody, I'm just taking the lead. My brothers, my equals, we all about to eat. Say, Lord, I give you whatever you need. And the 15th man get a championship ring. They say we live in the biblical times. Have these rappers spitting pitiful rhymes. Spit lines make you change your political ties. Have you searching for me like is it really mine? Are we really alive or we in the matrix? Wanna know the truth, but I won't be a mason. All these thirst traps, you still lack hydration. Ain't gotta give me a chance, cause nigga, I'ma take it. Yeah. They tell me patience is a virtue. Usually the ones that you love that'll hurt you. And some of my views may be seen as controversial, but I could never sell my soul or go commercial. The kids was still in school, but it was virtual, so they wasn't learning much. Trust me, it isn't personal. Flashback to middle school, choir rehearsals. Now I get paid to make music, that's what hard work do.
Speaking of hard, I be that artist that you should've knew about. Scared of your dogs, I rap with the wolves. We move with the stars and we high when the moon out. Speaking of work, I put my feet on the ground to the bottom of my shoes. Get woo out there, hop in my Timbs and step to the sun, melt the rubber the ground and I can't get my boot out. If 90% out here claiming the streets, about 80% of them bluffing. 0% bulletproof, so if niggas pull up and start busting and everyone ducking. Usually quiet, don't wanna come off as preachy, but I know that road lead to nothing. They scatter like roaches when bullets start coming. If they me back up, then I gotta say something. It's a difficult time, so I pivot, pivotal time. Unless a man would've been in demise. Big goals, big dreams, I can share it with the minimal minds. They can't help it, they're minimalized. I've been on the rise, I've been on the climb, I've been on my game, I've been on their ass, I've been on their mind, I've been in the skies. Talking to the source of the grind, that's how I know that I'ma get it. It's a matter of time, it might guide.
They tell me patience is a virtue. Usually the ones that you love that'll hurt you. And some of my views may be seen as controversial, but I could never sell my soul or go commercial. The kids was still in school, but it was virtual, so they wasn't learning much. Trust me, it isn't personal. Flashback to middle school, choir rehearsals. Now I get paid to make music, that's what hard work do.
An artist's duty, as far as I'm concerned, is to reflect the times. I think that is true of painters, sculptors, poets, musicians, but I choose to reflect the times and the situations in which I find myself. That to me is the definition of an artist.
Yeah. I'm about as stressed as I ever been. Broke but not broken, I'm tired, I'm hopeless, I'm just as depressed as I ever been. But even through all that, I try to stay focused. You think I'd be used to not getting no closure. I just miss how close we was when we had classes together. So naive how I think I just knew that them bonds would've lasted forever. Miss me and my niggas rapping together, saying how we make it happen together. Couple of queens that I promised forever was never break up, now it's never say never. Never said we ain't go at it together. Brothers gon' fight, no one else get involved. Now looking back, think I'd rather have that, cause you can't talk it out when you don't even talk. I remember the times when everyone watching thought we had the brightest of futures, the biggest of plans. No clue how to do it, the one thing we knew is they thought we could do it. Now that the time's gonna actually do it, wish I was still just a student that thought one day he could get big off his music. Ironic, cause when I was clueless, it wasn't confusing. I had no questions about it. Knew I had potential and talent, but that made me foolish and childish. A couple years later, thought I had finally found balance. I thought I had conquered my demons. Thought I had strength in my weakness. Thought I had beat it. My knuckles was bleeding. By the time I had steadied my breathing, I saw that that's just how it begins. That's when you graduate, everyone happy and hurt. Everyone cheering and clapping and hurt. Little did you know you see almost none of them people when you throw them caps in the air, but you did it now. This is life and you in it now. Consequences come with them decisions now. Couple things to be figured out. How to be about business now. How to be about all the things that you said you would be about. All the people that said they would be around, or that been around, or they still around. I can't say that I still feel the difference now, knowing not too many people stick it out, but they still gonna expect me to stick it out. Hell, I'm still gonna expect me to stick it out. I can stick it out.
An artist's duty, as far as I'm concerned, is to reflect the times.
Now I'm just as strong as I ever been, on my own as I ever been. At times I was low, but even when broken I have never been. 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 Broken I have never been.
Yes, and
all right, we back, y'all.
Yes, and we're back.
And we're here with our special guest today. Can you introduce yourself again, sir?
Absolutely. So I go by the name of Branden Michael Lewis. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Branden,
man, that was that. Ooh, I was grooving there. Was
yeah, that song was tight.
Hold on, we'll play a couple more.
Hey!
Hey!
I know goddamn well you ain't do what I think you did.
You just parked in the middle of the drive.
I parked on the people parking lot down the street. I don't care.
Oh, I'm finna say because you just compounded the problem.
We gotta get out of here.
Okay, so yeah, we asked him, was that his, wait a minute, Phil. We asked him, was that his real name? You asked him.
Look, he gotta give people hood.
You asked him.
You asked was it his real name. So yeah, sorry about that.
Right. So my middle name is slightly different. You know what I'm saying? Just a little different. But my father's name is Michael. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt like it was a cool little, you know what I'm saying? A
tribute
cool
to
him.
No, it's
that's
different.
Original
Because exactly when you look it up, you gonna pop up.
When I seen your name, right? Because I seen you perform and didn't know your name, right?
Got you.
So when I seen your whole name, I'm like, and he a rapper, right?
Yeah, that's why I said, you somebody don't normally use they know their real name.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, okay. His full
different
name, and so it's all three
it's
names.
Smart though.
And
yeah.
when you walk in with your shirt, I see why.
Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And I thought the three names, like, it just always sounded like a writer to me. You know what I'm saying? When I would heard certain people that use all three names, and it kind of
writers and serial killers.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true though.
Yeah, John Wayne Gacy.
We ain't killing them but beats over here.
All right, hey, slay.
So, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like, and it had like a level of sophistication to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It does.
And just while we at the beginning, let's just go ahead and address it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little hoarse right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still recovering from a few performances that I did at the end of last year. So I am a little hoarse. It's not how I sound on a regular, but I just wanted to go ahead and address it in the beginning.
Yeah,
so that
hey, let them know.
Distract later, you know what I'm saying?
So my first question, and normally I get to ask the first question and fails. But anyway, where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
What
I'm
part?
Born and raised. All right, so
what hospital?
I always have a hard time. Barnes Jewish.
Kings Highway.
So you from the city?
I have a hard time like claiming a specific spot because I moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? So up until I was in like second grade, I was raised in Pine Line.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So North County.
Then, after that, I moved over there by Fairground.
Okay.
And I was there for about 4 or 5 years. Then I moved over to Bluemar.
Damn. Were you in the high rises?
No, I was in the townhouses that was next to them. The high rises ended up coming
Them
down.
motherfuckers been towed down.
Yeah. They brought that down.
I used to be in the Blue Mile. That's why I'm asking.
When the school moved when
they tore all that shit down.
gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
go
So,
ahead.
so that's up out of here.
I used
And
to
then
kick it in them pissy motherfuckers. Go
Like a
ahead.
motherfucker.
Go ahead.
My
guys.
people stay in them raggedy motherfuckers.
Kick it like a motherfucker.
felt. But yeah, I ain't never even been in them, but I heard stories about them.
Oh,
everything.
for okay. So you basically from North County, you know what I'm saying? But you from the city. Most people from St. Louis have moved around all over St. Louis. So I asked that because different sides are different. For North County people to come down to the Blue Mars, it was like a total different thing for us. So it was the funnest shit ever.
Yeah, for sure.
My auntie be like, we was down there struggling and all that shit, and y'all used to be down there just wee, like all on. We like shit.
Because I know I'm going back home.
And it was a different thing from coming from the county to the city where it was different.
Because my family's from the city, so I was a county nigga that used to be in the city all the month. So the city's nothing to me.
I was
So did it end there, or where else have you?
No, even after I moved out my mama's spot, I moved to Dutchtown. So I was in Dutchtown for
So you
Southside, you
like
everywhere.
That's man, I swear. I know.
Now I stay in Overland. So you know what I'm saying.
And that's
So where you graduate from?
Big and forth.
Goddamn thing.
I hate Overland.
In Overland.
I hate
I
Overland.
mean, do a goddamn thing.
That's
out
so
there.
different.
It's cool.
Okay, wait a minute.
Dutchtown to Overland. That's so
Yeah.
different, ain't it?
So now we trying to get
It's
his
way
school,
different.
his
What
last
school,
school in the area.
wise?
So for high school, I went to Central Visual Performing Arts.
Okay.
You went
Killed
to
him.
You went to the guard, huh? Okay.
When it was on the south side.
Do they
too.
still call it VAP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the new acronym is CVPA. But people do still call it VAP.
I mean, because
Right,
it was VAP. It was VAP.
That's the
Yeah, I
one
knew
Kings
it.
Highway.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
that's
Down the
where it is
road.
now.
Yeah.
That's the street from my house.
The
Yeah.
teacher
People-
girl got killed, ain't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
They had the school shooting.
yeah.
I mean, they had them everywhere. McClure.
No, I'm just saying, but that's the most recently
bitch
one here in
got
St.
killed in the
Louis, though,
bathroom while we was at school.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
But McClure had
At McClure
race.
North.
Well,
Word, I
McClure
didn't
North
know
had race riots back in the day.
This
No fucking fake.
this
They
black
had race
dude,
riots in that motherfucker.
beat a white girl to death.
Like a motherfucker.
That's when we
dude.
started. Everybody had to start wearing IDs at school. Before that, we didn't wear IDs.
McClure had all type of shit go through that motherfucker.
This was McClure North.
I know, I know.
Okay, don't keep saying
I
my
ain't gonna
school.
say McClure.
Ain't nobody.
Okay,
my motherfucking
Forget
school.
y'all school. Let's go back to Branden.
Okay.
No,
Nah.
let's go back to Branden. Let's go back to
So
Branden.
we listened to 3 of your tracks earlier.
But VAP is like what, the Juilliard of St. Louis for real?
It's definitely a performing arts
absolutely.
school.
Rocky, my husband, he alumni. It's a lot of
One of my brothers
great
is an alumni.
Yeah.
That's. I used to think that it was like Fame going on there. Y'all know that show Fame.
I thought
I
that
used
was
to, in my
marijuana.
mind, when my brother went to school,
Reefer juice.
y'all was dancing in the hallway and singing, and Janet Jackson was sliding down. I mean, was it like that?
So that was my expectation when I went there. I thought that it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? People busting out in songs.
Yeah, just moonwalking across the
ballet and shit like that.
That's what I really thought.
Dance table, on tabletops and
Yeah,
stuff like
making
that.
beats and shit.
But
Pop did it.
so the cool thing is, in a lot of ways, it was like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
The same shit
So y'all just bust out, y'all just hit a beat and people just started doing. I would have loved to go.
I wish I lived in the city. In the county, we had nothing like that, and you could not go.
My little
to
sister went
the
there.
magnet
that's what
school.
Pocket Jada did
If
each
you
other
were
at
black,
at-
if you're black
that
from
nigga
the
used to
county,
ballet.
you can't go to
A lot
magnet
of people
school.
did ballet.
And if you're white from, whatever that thing was, but I know I got a letter saying no, bitch, you can't. Sorry.
The closest we got
So that
at
was cool.
Oakville
The
was
most gangsterest rapper did ballet.
like they did a talent show, and most of the people that was in it were black people,
Football
and
players take
a
that.
white person
Right
got
here.
mad and they
This is
threatened
some real
to
ones
bomb
right here.
to bomb
So
the
did you
school.
take music?
She knows.
So did you take music there?
What was your?
It's a music school.
I'm
What was
talking
your
about him.
at VAP?
No,
What
it's
was your?
so it's several disciplines there. I started off as an instrumental music major.
What
now,
instrument?
What instrument?
piano. So I play keys too.
There you go.
See, I get jealous.
Killed them.
Word.
Cause I hate that I ain't get a chance to play ballet.
I tried to do a xylophone.
No, like it was I ain't gonna lie, it was
I learned how to play Rugrats.
So you had to, at least when I was going there, you had to audition to get in.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that right?
So right, you couldn't just say you wanted to go there. Like,
That's
you had to
good.
audition.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
be smart.
Wait a minute, how old are you?
26.
Youngster.
Oh, so they making you do all that now? Cause my little sister went to to some of those too. So go
But you
ahead.
just checked the letter. I mean, my brother just checked that.
You gotta be smart and you gotta be entertaining.
So I mean,
And you gotta know people.
Yes.
I basically just broke it down.
Everybody,
You gotta be
I will
smart
say
and you gotta
everybody
be
I know
entertaining.
there is smart as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
It's slow
Entertaining.
mo.
I love
so
it.
yeah, yo, like you know they want decent grades. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You ain't gotta have like straight A's.
Right.
But we don't want no
They
C's
gotta
and
have-
D's, motherfuckers up in here.
I mean,
They want a decent
I had a
GPA.
couple C's.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
They look at behavior too, so as long as you
Most
ain't
of
doing
them, all
that
of
stuff,
it, all
yeah.
of it. So it was about
Good
auditioning
enough.
when I got
Good
here.
enough.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So I planned on rapping to get in. That was my plan. I made a beat and everything. I wrote some specifically for the audition, and I came in and they made me audition first too, out the whole school. But anyway,
y'all had to do it in front of each other?
No.
Oh,
I mean, it was a couple other people in the room, but we ain't have to do it in front of the whole school or nothing like that.
okay.
So I go in and they like, what you gonna do for us? And I'm like, I'm gonna rap. And they was like,
Everybody rappers.
we don't accept rap.
But I ain't
We're not against rappers.
Wait a minute, y'all. Let's hear what he's saying.
Yeah, all right.
But you was able to go ahead.
So she was basically like, what else can you do? And I looked around the room and I was like, I could play piano.
Okay.
Like, I can do that.
Cute.
Or whatnot.
Anything.
And
Did you play something original or did you play?
no, not at all. I played Unfaithful by Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
That's how I got into Central.
That's
So
what's
you
up.
just,
Shit, then.
okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
I got another question about that.
What's up, Taz?
So you said they had rap that you couldn't do rap. So
They probably thought he was gonna be.
when you were
cursing and shit.
learning, was there any focus on hip hop and rapping?
So there were the closest thing we had to like a rap course or a rap class or something like that was creative writing, which wasn't holistically rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a class that somebody kind of had to. It was more so about poetry.
Right.
And it's like people kind of had to talk me into taking the class because I was like, I'm a poet, bro. Like I rap. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
that's the first thing my husband. He
All
started
great
doing poetry
rappers
and
are
then
poets.
got into
Right.
rap.
So-
Somebody like kind of put him in.
So you ain't walk out in the
Opposite.
hallways and seeing motherfuckers battle rapping and shit like that, huh?
So it was battling.
Oh, okay.
Battling was happening. Not typically in the hallways. Like it'd usually be like at lunch. At lunch we had
Right.
in the cafeteria.
Yeah, that's
we had
what we
a
on the table.
piano. We had a
Oh.
little stage area.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much where the battling would happen. Or actually, I didn't battle people in the courtyard. In the
All down on Shaw.
in front of like where the buses where you go to hop on the buses, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's been a couple different places, and the classroom. So it was yeah, I guess battles did happen everywhere. Now that I
What
think
made
about
you
it.
want to be a rapper, big dog? Who
So-
influenced you? Who was your influence?
So in terms of me rapping myself, it's crazy. I was in like second grade and this dude was writing a rap next to me.
Oh, okay.
And so I read it and I added to it. And he was like, "You messed up my rap." Right? It was the first rap I ever wrote. And now, make no mistake about it.
Do you
what
remember?
I wrote was trash. A little bit.
I mean, it's second grade, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, you're right. And it was the first one I ever wrote. And I'm talking about,
I mean,
trash.
you remember what it said?
I honestly,
What did it say? No,
I
what did
honestly
it say?
remember the first rap I wrote.
Hold on, what did it say?
Bad motherfucker then.
No,
No, I gotta hear it.
Man,
Come on.
It's like
the
my
world
first
will
song.
never know. I can't let nobody ever know that I made something that trash.
Oh my God, you was in
But
second
you was in
grade.
No, but you had to start. You had to start somewhere. Though.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That was my guy. Like, I cringed, nigga.
That's
Like,
hella
it was
funny.
horrible. But
You're in the second grade. There's nothing to talk about.
But
you
you can,
feel me? Like,
you'll be able to
Ain't none of
tell what time it was.
Right.
I'm
Because
riding
like
swing.
my first rap,
You tryna
I
get-
played
in the
Run
playground.
DMC. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm
I'm playing
that
with
old.
girl things.
What?
Somebody, so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
I feel you, but
Take that
but no,
back.
that's a good question. So,
Playing with the girl things.
Be quiet,
like
please stop
Barbies
it.
or like,
Us boys when we young like that, we play hopscotch to get next to the girls. Every motherfucking thing.
Well, of course.
Oh,
Catch a
we
girl,
have
catch a girl.
hopscotch.
I hate it popping
Oh,
my
If
yeah.
bra.
y'all didn't go outside,
All right,
I mean,
all right. Next question.
Judge with the
Off
gas.
subject.
Yeah, we
Hush
did
your
all
face.
that.
We did
All that. Stop it.
All right.
Phil know what he talking about.
But so the crazy part about him feeling like I messed up his rap was that I don't remember which movie it was. It was either Scary Movie 3 or Malibu's Most Wanted. Remember?
Oh, hell no.
When they was making fun of the 8 Mile scene with the
Yes,
Malibu's
That's his chapstick.
Okay.
That was Scary Movie.
Oh, whichever
The white
one where
boy.
he was like, I put
It's
Malibu on my Wonder Bread.
Yes, that's definitely Scary
Okay.
Movie. It's like
Okay,
3 or
that,
4. Yeah.
They did it in both movies.
I was gonna say they
think
do it
that's
in
what we're talking
Malibu
about.
too.
But anyway,
He was dressed exactly like him.
that rap
Okay,
is
yeah.
what they wrote down. So
Oh,
basically,
so
they
you just-
stole what was already a trash rap to begin with,
And
then tried to talk. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act like I messed up this rap that AU stole.
It wasn't even your rap.
It wasn't your rap, and it was trash.
Right.
You chose a trash rap to steal
Right,
in the
right.
first place.
It's a Ford Maverick.
Y'all was in the second grade.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, we was in the second grade, but how you
Oh
gonna
my
tell me
God.
I'm
You
messed
took
up
that
stuff?
personal, like a
That's hilarious.
That personal.
That's how you.
I guess that was my first experience with rapping, and I just kind of kept it going.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I'm never writing anything this
So
trash.
one of these motherfuckers just started yesterday.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I got
What
years in.
music was
But we got a lot
listening?
of people that come down here and they just started yesterday.
That's facts.
Oh,
That's facts.
That works too, though.
They just started yesterday.
We help
That's
them out.
facts.
They
Respect.
got-
Respect.
Goddamn.
Respectful.
It started
What type
yesterday.
of music did
We got
your
a long
parents
way to
play
go.
in the household?
Yeah, in your household, do your
So-
parents listen to?
Well, my mama and my pops was they was like opposites, you know what I'm saying? And they wasn't like they wasn't together. So
Mine wasn't even.
So they were separate, different households.
right.
So
He went to
yeah.
daddy- he
So
went to daddy,
what
heard
music
that
you
gangsta
heard,
shit.
Daddy?
Let him tell it.
That's
Okay.
exactly what it was.
Okay,
He heard that
gangsta.
gangsta shit.
So my mama, at least by the time I came around and by the time I was old enough to comprehend music and all of that, she was in the church heavy.
Gospel.
So it was a lot of gospel. Right.
Ain't
A lot
nothing
of
wrong with that
gospel
neither.
on that
Ain't nothing wrong
side.
with that at
Ain't
all.
nothing wrong with
And
that.
she liked R&B and all that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like Charlie Wilson.
Oh, all right,
you know
most
what I'm
definitely
saying?
ain't nothing
People
wrong with
like that. And even my grandparents got her hooked on people like Luther Vandross. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Them types of people or whatnot. So a little bit of that. Then when I go over with my pops and them, I'm hearing stuff like DMX.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hear that
Even
gangsta
like
shit.
Foxy Brown, Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Right. He
I
like
forgot
he
you
like
still
the
young,
gangsta
so
shit.
he's still
Yeah.
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Years ago. So yeah, you're right.
Word, you feel
I
like
know
Foxy
Foxy
and them just came
Brown.
out?
Foxy Brown ain't came out no years.
No, Foxy Brown been out, but shit. I mean, it ain't like she
20,
came out and
30
took over
years.
like, look at him. She need to take over.
But you said just came out.
No, I'm talking about all the rest of the people he named had just
Yeah.
came
So,
out.
So with that
Yeah.
influence, is that
The
why
fuck?
your music sound kind of sing
No,
song?
my music, man.
So I try to have the goal is to build a diverse enough catalog, you know what I'm saying, that
Anybody could listen.
you feel me? Or like not just checking boxes, but it's two types of music that I try to make. Music that helps you deal with what you're going through, and music that helps you forget about what you're going through if that's not what you're trying to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that was gonna be my next question.
There has to be music that's, kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of poppy, that's melodic or whatever, because those are the things, those are the types of things that people heard when, you know what I'm saying, when they want to have fun.
When they want to have fun, when they want to
Still
kick it.
ride wave and still be depressing as a motherfucker. People
Right.
just,
Well,
Of
Rod,
course.
they sick of Rod Wave crying.
I'm sick of him.
Well,
That's because people just
they on
in it.
Twitter right now telling Rod Wave, nigga, go find some more beats. I swear to God, we sick of hearing you singing about.
But guess what?
This
But
nigga has
his
had
target
a
audience
rise
is
in
serious.
suicide.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
It's
your
serious.
following gonna tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
And everybody on the Brody, get some up tempo beats and stop
How
crying.
you gonna go to his concert when you can't even get pumped up?
Real talk.
Everybody's gonna show crying.
They know.
Everybody bring
Oh, baby.
But they love when he comes.
His
They pack.
concert be packed and every
Are
last
they all
person
crying,
know the
though?
song.
Are they
The
crying?
kids
They
know the
show
song.
up, though.
The parents know the song.
They show up.
The young.
No, it most definitely
Them
do.
kids.
I get sick of my family hollering about him. Every time he come, everybody in my family go.
He came and went.
Who?
The other one. The one, the little fat little black dude that came out, it had the hit song just a year or two ago.
You talking about Moray?
There you go.
I never heard him.
Yeah, I ain't
Because
heard
it was
nothing
just
from him
one
in a minute.
song.
Yes.
One hit wonder.
What song was his? I don't even remember.
That with the kickstand and tick and
But he came and went.
With the who?
The song lasted for a whole year. Everybody was bumping him off for a whole year.
What is the what?
I have no idea.
He did some heavy duty features.
Like a motherfucker.
I've heard him on, and I heard him freestyle, and it was tight. Like,
but the industry ain't
well,
He was just like Ryan
probably-
Wade. He a singer, just like old boy that was in Texas that got killed. He was a singing rapper. Yeah, Mo 3. That's what they all do.
I love
Mo. I love
that shit is sad.
My old ass loved him.
But art imitates real life. So
And stop doing shit.
Yeah,
Words
absolutely.
Very powerful.
I tell people all the time, words are very powerful.
Man, so one thing I do love about you and just watching you perform, because y'all, the first time I ever seen him perform was at Frost Night last year, 2024, and he was one of the best performers. His music is versatile.
Everybody,
anybody can jam to it, and you can feel that shit.
Okay.
And not just on stage, but you can feel it through it when you listen to it through speakers too. A lot of people can't do that now. Yes.
You know your music when you perform, Brody?
Oh,
you
absolutely.
Do you go practice before you perform?
What?
he got
Yes, we got
niggas.
Say it
He
loud.
be
I
having
want you to say this
a
loud.
whole set
You
like
say that loud 'cause a lot of
dancers.
people
Man,
a lot of these rappers don't understand
Yes.
when you perform. Fucking know your fucking own song.
For sure. Yeah, 100%. We run rehearsals
Like a motherfucker. That's the lost art right now.
I map out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not randomly choosing songs.
There you go. So you already know what you gonna do. Like
and
a
all of
motherfucker.
that. Absolutely.
Hey, he's smarter than a lot of you rappers out here. I'm
so
sorry.
being that you're
appreciate
instrumental, right? You play the piano. Would you be able to do like a unplug where you're using a live band? Have you?
I got the Congos if you need some. I'm gonna bust that shit
Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually got plans to do a couple of unplugged concerts this year.
Okay.
So pretty much I got you. So pretty much I know like what types of shows I'm doing this year. I know what songs are dropping this year. You know, so I'm actually gonna drop on January 31st.
When your birthday, Brody?
October 6th.
October 6th.
That's my son's birthday.
You all remind me of me because the way you got your shit mapped out, that's how I be doing. I'm an
Appreciate you.
You got to have your shit mapped out
Most
like
of
that.
Yeah, because it's a lot to do. It's a lot to track.
Instead of motherfucker just up and just doing some shit.
Right, yeah. No, we passed that. I can't I honestly can't afford to not be thinking about
like
and planning, you know what I'm saying,
yes.
what gigs I'm taking and what songs I'm dropping and all of that, you know what I'm
Like
saying? It just that would hurt the movement, you know what I'm saying?
I got a question because this is one of the questions I've been wanting to ask. Truly Gifted. Where did this come from? How did this come about? And tell me more about it, because I didn't really grasp like what you were saying on stage, because I was still in awe of some
Got you. Appreciate you. So Truly Gifted is an artist collective that me and 3 other artists came together and formed, and pretty much it happened in the most organic way possible. So I work with an organization called St. Louis Story Stitches. It's a nonprofit arts organization that does a lot of like community work. So it's still a lot of making music, it's still a lot of performing, but those songs, that music, those performances kind of serve a different purpose. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're very much community driven. It's very much like corporate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that being said, like it's just kind of on a different. It wouldn't sound like a concert that I did outside of the organization.
So when so all the kids, that was their first time actually seeing you do that type of performances?
A lot of them, yeah.
Okay, I could tell.
So a decent amount of them were had been around during the rehearsals and all of that good stuff. But pretty much like because of the work with the organization, we were kind of always around each other. You know what I'm saying? And naturally working with each other, because the artists that are in the organization are still artists when they take their organization shirt off. You know what I'm saying? And so we already collaborating with each other because we already rocking with each other. We already believe in each other. We already pushing each other to be better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just kind of.
But y'all do y'all individual thing too on the side.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is.
Yep.
No, because
I
you
love
got,
it.
Well, I tell you, if you all on the same page, it's a beautiful thing to have.
It is.
It's a
But that's what I
beautiful
would say
thing.
about the
It's a
younger
beautiful
generation
thing.
of rappers, whatever coming in. Y'all know how to link and get to the bag and then
You don't
separate.
see no groups no more.
No, I do.
No, you don't see no rap groups.
Oh, no, I'm talking about how they link together and do what
That's
they
what
do
I'm saying
together
too. But I'm talking about
to
you ain't
build
see
the
no young
audience
rap
to bring y'all
like
in
we got.
together.
Like we had the 8 balls and
Everything
UGK.
yeah.
Everybody
Come
want
back
the
together.
limelight to themselves.
Yeah,
You
we
don't
can't
see
do
groups
that.
no more. You don't see no Bone Thugs and Harmonies. You don't see none of that no more.
Wu-Tang.
So, no Wu-Tang, because everybody want their own shine, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Because you can
completely
come, you can accidentally, you would get farther if you came together as a group.
But it's still hard.
Like a motherfucker.
Groups don't normally work.
Like a motherfucker.
Because you know it's hard to find
like-minded
even
Like-minded,
yo
like-minded people.
motherfuckers.
people
You know what I'm
to think
saying?
alike. Yes,
Everybody got the same
towards
goal.
the same goal.
Yeah.
There you go,
Everybody
Jay.
want to be a chief.
That's what I'm
Nobody wants
saying.
to be an Indian.
It don't nobody want to be an Indian.
So
There you
yeah,
go.
that's typically the biggest problem. So the dope thing about being a collective is that like we're literally a collective of artists. Like we come together to do stuff, but we all have our own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So it ain't no reason for nobody to feel no type of way. Then,
Right.
Because
For sure.
I
The
leave this
only way you can
motherfucker, I'm
feel
going to do
some
my
type of way
thing.
is if
Right,
you ain't
right,
having
right.
your shit.
But the good thing about that, and that's the good thing about that, is because y'all all doing the same thing, but y'all got something together and y'all got something individual, is that you guys can always have something to do or put on a big performance because you have stuff together and you have stuff separate. So as long as y'all stick together as a group, y'all don't really too much need no outsider helpers or nothing else to go around to perform or to get stuff done and to keep bringing stuff in for your churches. As a group,
That's
they
the good
already
thing
got
about the
individual
group.
people
Yeah,
doing
that's the good
stuff.
thing about
So
being in the group.
it's not like we all doing the exact same thing all the
That's the thing
time.
about being in the group.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
So we pretty much building an ecosystem. So that's what's happening. Like it's people within the collective that film. It's people in the ecosystem that produce, that make music, that engineer, that DJ, that dance.
Yeah.
Everything you need.
Yeah, it is. A little bit of everybody.
So we kind of come together, you know what I'm saying? And
Ain't no hate.
and we
So my
question
so what you said it had a community aspect. So that's the community aspect of it, a community of creatives working together.
For Truly Gifted or for Story Stitches.
Yeah, she talking about story.
Yeah,
stitches.
she must be talking about Story Stitches. Yeah, that's a community aspect.
Okay, so all right, I
And
want
that's where you guys initially met.
Right.
Okay.
Most of us. So a lot of us, a decent amount of us met at Central too.
Oh, okay.
So that's the cool thing about it, and that's like the organic thing about it. A lot of us have been around each other for years.
But see, that's a good thing because you say that changes all the aspects. Y'all went to school with each other, so y'all all looking
already
like
know each other.
It ain't the fact that they own the same shit. They trying to.
They know how it goes.
Yes,
they got we all got the same education. We got the same this.
Same places.
Yeah.
So when you got them,
But we bringing different things to the table.
Yes. You should be able to win like that.
So they already been to school, so they like, well, I've been to school and you didn't. And
ain't no motherfucker did no more than the other motherfucker did.
Right.
So don't nobody feel like they left out or none of that.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's awesome.
Like a motherfucker.
That's what school about.
Yeah. Don't get mad at me, nigga, because I went to school and you did. You had the same choice.
Oh my
I called
goodness.
big dope papers and still went back to school.
But I'm just saying, a lot of
Shit,
people.
so I know.
A lot of
man.
people feel.
Everybody don't do that.
Yeah, everybody don't.
I was
They
mentally
don't have the
strong to do that
mindset
shit. I
to
just
do
didn't
it.
trip off of it until I got older. Like, nigga, you was mentally strong to do that shit. Because all my other partners, they said, fuck school. No fake. They called them cases, they was like, I don't give 2 fucks about no school. Real talk. I took my happy
I
ass
should have
back.
got put out of school so I could move to the city and go to VAP.
Oh my god. So I have
That's
this
it.
theory about
It sounds so
So
cool.
I got this. Well,
love
y'all know I got this theory about people who are doing something. When I see that they're in their purpose, so I feel like they went through something to make them focus more on that, to hone into it. If you don't mind me asking, what was that for you? Like, what was the
Turning point
to make it?
So that's a good question. I don't think anybody's ever asked me that before. So before I was old enough to understand it, before I was old enough to recognize what was happening, music had kind of always been a coping mechanism for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I was little, I had really, really bad eczema. I was like a walking rash, like from, you know what I'm saying? From head to toe, you know what I'm saying? And so when you in elementary school, especially,
you mean as shit. You badass little.
Yep. I was a fat black motherfucker, so I
felt. So like that was like a, I don't know, like
an Eminem thing.
You feel me? Like. Not only did I feel better when I wrote, but when I was sure what I wrote,
you got popular.
You feel like people were more approving
empathetic.
of me.
They stop focusing on your eczema.
They start focusing on his talent.
They ain't see that shit no more.
Because he can rap.
People gotta see you, yeah.
So without even realizing it, you know what I'm saying, I would kind of consistently go back to that because that's where I felt accepted.
Yeah,
you know
I got you.
Oh, okay.
That's just.
So y'all, you ain't had to worry about joning and shit like that in school, going to school. Y'all ain't have to worry about that shit?
Yeah, they Joan.
Yeah, that's why he just
absolutely.
Yeah. They call it flaming and all that shit.
It was some strong-minded people back in our day.
Yeah.
But we dished out too much. I was strong-minded. I had to be because I was a fat black motherfucker. I had to hear all them goddamn jokes. Real fucking talk.
They would have.
You had to be strong.
Half of the school would have killed themselves.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, sis.
Okay.
You got to be strong-minded, like a motherfucker.
We Brazilian.
And now we're
I honestly
raising.
I have to apologize to people that I did bad growing up. But they be like, fellow, you was a motherfucker. I'm like, you know what, B? I'm not that person no more, B. I'm sorry.
They softer than we are.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's way softer than we are. Now you can't do none of that. It's bullying.
Yeah, it's bullying.
It's always been bullying.
Yeah, it's always been bullying.
It's always been bullying.
We also didn't have social media back then.
Bullying.
It's so much
Johnny
easier
wasn't
to
bullying
get to
because
the
it was
person you
back
wanna
and
bully.
No,
forth.
sis, they didn't look at it, but that shit was
That wasn't bullying to me.
That was bullying,
Nah,
sis.
It was bullying.
That shit was
all
bullying.
bullying.
When we talk
It's
bad
gonna be a
about
problem.
motherfuckers, that was
It's gotta
bullying.
be.
But the thing, not to get off subject, but we on this subject, but the thing about it is, we endured a lot of things and did it because that's just was the way of life. Because as being a child back then and being one
White
now
people didn't have to
was
wake up and
totally
go to
different.
worry
Was
about
totally
getting
different,
Joan,
and they Joan too.
Yeah,
Was
they
totally
did.
different
But they
then.
weren't Joaning like
But
we
it
were.
was a child. It's a childhood trauma,
That's
Phil.
crazy.
It's a childhood trauma
doubt it.
because you got motherfuckers that's
I
50-some
doubt it.
years old like me
So you mean to
that's
tell me
still
y'all on the
tripping
bus
off people
at
teasing
6,
them when they was
7
a
morning,
kid.
and the white kids was joning on each other.
Yeah,
The white kids was joning
No,
with
I
us.
doubt it. Justin, was they doing that?
You go
I'm asking because I know for a fucking fact.
Well, we don't.
But no
That's
depends
motherfucker
on where they
on the
were.
bus.
That's
Maybe.
what
They
they
on the
kid.
bus joning
If they
on
was
each
the
other.
majority,
can't ask
Niggas
them.
did that shit rolling out the bed.
You can't ask.
Soon as you get on the bus, a motherfucker joning on you.
Justin
Because
was
they
a
ain't have
D
shit, they had to
kid
try to
too.
make
Man,
people look at
stop it,
other
B. That
people.
shit was bullying, B.
Right.
I
That
get
is
it, so I
bullying.
know it was
That's
bullying.
what I said, because people
I
who
don't
was,
think it
I
was
consider
bullying.
that bullying
Sis, that shit
because
was
you
bullying,
said
sis.
stuff to other people to keep the
didn't
attention off of
bully
you.
Like a motherfucker.
That's why I said it was bullying.
No, that shit was bullying.
When you
B.
talk about somebody else and make people laugh at them, that keep everybody
No,
from laughing
you
at
can't
We
you.
be a
didn't.
motherfucker
I'm
not
not
Joan,
sure
though.
what y'all was doing for Jones.
Nah, but joning is when you
we
having fun
did.
back and forth together, but when you doing it on somebody that don't
your
join
mama
back.
this, your mama this, your
Nah,
mama that.
joning is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck. We wasn't.
Yo, no.
Yeah, but
my
we
family
wasn't.
still do it.
Understand that back then it stopped when you was in somebody's face. Now they can take it
And
outside of
if-
in your face.
And
You niggas
if
kill
somebody,
themselves.
well,
can't
they
handle
get
it.
bullied online.
Yes.
Like some people can.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
if
Yeah.
somebody
They
wasn't
kill
going
themselves.
back
Yeah,
and
make
forth
it
with us,
worse.
we wasn't bullying.
Right,
We was done. If they was done, we was done.
Right.
It wasn't no.
It's
It wasn't no
different now.
That's called
motherfucking.
overkill.
Walking up behind them,
Like a
still
motherfucker.
talking about them,
Like a
and we
motherfucker.
wasn't
Yeah.
we wasn't doing that.
But they keep doing
Yep.
that shit though, B.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do not think
They
the
take that shit
joning
outside.
we did was
Right.
that.
Some of y'all
Yes.
wasn't doing it. Some of them was doing
I
it.
think
No,
the
everybody's
joning that
doing
we
it.
No, I
did
said
was
we said you all stop.
was
Everybody
fun,
didn't
baby.
stop.
Motherfuckers did it.
Everybody
It
didn't
just
stop.
wasn't as bad as it was like it is now.
It's always been bad. It's just that you could get around more. Like she said, it's the internet.
Yeah.
People talk about people every day. Everything that's going on now been going on. It's just that you can get it out now. If you teased me 20 years ago, only the motherfuckers that was right there with us knew about it. But if you do it now, 30 billion people know about it. So that's what makes it different. That's why it's not so much of them being as sensitive. They being sensitive.
Right, it ain't that big.
That's what I did.
But okay, the school knew, but did every school in the country know? No. Every school in the country didn't know you smelled like piss. Just the people here.
They knew.
And so it's different when you put me online and everybody in the world come up and say that.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't that type of job.
But that's what people do.
You couldn't do
The houses with a big amount of kids.
But the internet does that.
Like pee
So
around.
my other question is,
Because you know we'll get off subject.
Now we know they ain't have no washing machine.
And one of their brother or sister peed in the bed and it got on their clothes. Yeah.
So Brent, who are you outside of music, outside of everything that we know of? Like, who are you outside of?
Yeah, you got a love bug.
Is that a passport?
That's what we want to know.
Oh my God.
Federal. No, I'm just playing.
If he like me,
Nah, I'm
he'll
just
be
playing.
single while he trying to pursue his dream.
That's why I'm asking.
Nah.
Because I'm asking, how does, if he has a
Yeah, that's what I said.
how do they?
I'm telling him, be
Got
single
you.
while
Because you
So-
sound very driven in your music career.
I appreciate you.
So anybody else would be second to that.
No.
Okay.
Would they?
Go ahead.
I'm asking.
So-
Some people know how to do balance.
Right. So.
But the way he's talking, this boy is
Let that
talking
man
like
talk.
Luther. He's like, I have a list of the shows and what I'm doing. And
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
very,
Because I got
so he knows.
see,
I was
very
there when it
most of it.
would they be second?
he was young.
Leave him the fuck alone and let him tell us.
Right.
Tell a story, sir.
He just yeah.
Would they be?
Y'all good.
No, they not.
I'm interested to hear what he said.
No, you not.
So, I do have a girlfriend.
Okay.
I do
Oh,
have
and
a
I'm starting
girlfriend.
shit again. Y'all, why y'all didn't tell me that?
Oh, you kept talking.
Let him explain. Let him tell me.
Okay, go ahead.
No. So I do have a girlfriend.
Okay.
And it is 100% a challenge to
keep on telling the truth,
balance everything.
Telling the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
Does
So it don't mean you don't have to do it though.
She is supportive though.
She's extremely supportive.
Okay, well there you
and
go.
it does take you know what I'm saying? It's a learning process.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it definitely takes compromise and understanding
Yes.
on both sides.
Very much.
That's a very smart young
very
man.
much.
Appreciate you.
That's a very smart young man.
So, cause I'm not gonna lie, she can be clingy. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Boy,
Right,
be
right.
quiet.
Like,
Look, I get
Fire love
people in
language.
trouble with they.
No,
He
no,
needs
no,
y'all in
no.
the fucking
She-
trouble,
she-
B.
Let him talk.
So like, good.
Let me get on my Wendy Williams bullshit for a minute. So, do you think that she will be there for the long ride? Do you think she'll be
How
able
long y'all
to
been together?
sustain the heights of that you about to go and see yourself doing? Because this is a level that okay.
No, he can't
But
leave her
then,
once he
like,
make it.
You know,
Can't leave her once he make
I'm
it.
saying like when you get super busy and get to moving around, they gotta move around.
Right.
And shit like that.
So I don't doubt that things will be challenging. I ultimately got faith in what it is that we building, what I'm building with my music and what we're building, you know what I'm
As a
saying?
team, right.
In our relationship and all that good stuff. So I expect there to be challenges, you know what I'm saying, things to overcome.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting us to be able to, you know what I'm saying, stick out whatever.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
How long y'all been together?
That's all that matters.
About coming up on 3 years.
Okay.
Cause I get so sick of people saying they can't handle their business if they in a relationship. Relationships, you can handle your business. It's people married. It's people. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you married. First of all, marriage is way different than just having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, so we know that. But it's always gonna be something. So you're never gonna have no relationship. You're gonna break up with your husband or your wife, or you're gonna break up with your guy or your woman because you feel like it's an issue or problem. Not saying everything. I'm saying you're gonna have all type of issues and problems. So why do we always make a big deal about us? Like performing or this like this.
Let me tell you why.
No, because but it's a million people that's married that got
it's different
careers.
In different other careers, you are paid for your time all the time. But when you are in creative, until you make it, your money may be funny.
Your money, you right.
And funny money causes relationship.
But you have people that are in relationships that's not in entertainment. That money is funny,
but
because of that job.
It still is
less. About where his dick
and then
but I'm talking about women. I'm talking about women.
We gonna go with some more pussy.
We talking about women too, though.
That's the other.
So you. But what about the women? But what about the women? Because we speaking on both. But what I'm saying is motherfuckers sucking each other right here together, so it don't matter. That don't have nothing to do with you being an entertainer that you're gonna fuck somebody else. Motherfuckers that don't do shit fucking each other.
It's still a harder relationship. It's a harder relationship when you got a CEO of a company versus Prince bitch. It's
the CEO of that company is flying around everywhere doing all type of shit.
I'm talking about the financial.
Everything.
I'm talking about the different things like that. When you are dealing with a person who is trying to make it creatively, they work hard for free a lot.
I tell motherfuckers that.
That's just like an entrepreneur. They work free for life. And they ain't got shit to do with creative. If you're an entrepreneur, still doing the same thing.
If you're an entrepreneur, you are not working for free.
You working for yourself.
If you are an entrepreneur doing something, you're not working for free.
Well, when you're an entrepreneur, sometimes entrepreneurs don't even make money until they've been doing this shit for 3 or 4 years. But so does she said entrepreneurs don't do that. Entrepreneurs work sometimes for years before they even see a profit. So they are working for free.
Well, they need to stop selling whatever the fuck they selling, because they should be making a profit. But with creative, you're not only not making money as a creative sometimes, you're spending money to not make money.
But I'm just saying we always
it's a lot harder.
You can't have your girl going to work and she giving you the money to fund your goddamn.
They do that every day.
That's what you can't be doing.
Oh my God,
y'all working and funding your record career.
Some of them do that too.
So
get paperwork on your ass and you don't even know about it.
So I think as an artist, I do have to
turn that off.
So as an artist,
chill.
Just push the side button.
That's the radio phone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So as an artist, I do have to acknowledge that it's hard to date an artist. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of different reasons. It's not to say it's not hard dating other people, like in other career fields and all that good stuff. But just to say that as an artist, I have to understand that when I'm putting hours and hours and hours into my craft, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not replying to text messages or returning calls for hours and hours and hours at a time, you know what I'm saying? I gotta understand that, you know what I'm saying, how that could weigh on her, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if we being all the way honest, and it's not like, I'm not saying I'm the only one or like trying to brag about anything, but some people are attracted to talent. You know
Absolutely.
Some people.
Absolutely. A lot of people are.
So what I'm saying is,
did you just say?
I mean,
I know bitches that will strip right now if you sing to them. Come on now.
Only do it for the pussy. He knew that. I know. Teddy Penny Glass voice.
They don't even do it
draws off of it.
They're not even doing it to better themselves in whatever field they do it strictly
for the pussy.
Yeah,
some people do it just for that. But that's a whole different type of person.
Because groupies are real. I mean,
100%.
The Grateful Dead, you know, they those fans are real.
Most of them, absolutely.
So I understand maybe insecurity, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to really be secure.
You feel me? Right. Not only does she have to be secure, but I gotta like with me knowing the challenges of dating an artist, because personally, to be honest with y'all, I'm not entirely sure that I would want to date another artist. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being 100% honest.
My husband didn't want to date another
at least not an artist that does what I do. You know what I'm saying?
It'll
be
like
you feel me? But that being said, because I'm conscious of, you know what I'm saying, the challenges that come with dating an artist, I'm able to kind of, you know, put in cushion and try to, you know what I'm saying, do things that just kind of
offset the.
You feel me? You feel me? Like I gotta do things. I gotta be intentional about balancing out the hardship that comes. With
all that matters is that you try.
Absolutely.
You try.
And everything is a choice. So it's a choice if you're gonna stick your dick in some or not, no matter who the fuck you are.
She's not two.
Say it again.
So
she's not number two.
So that she doesn't feel. Remember, I asked, is she,
right.
to your creative.
Right.
So she's tied with your creative.
Absolutely.
It works if she's supportive.
It does.
It's
It
only
does.
gonna work
supportive, then
if
that's
she's supportive.
negative.
You feel me?
And that's anything you do.
We know about them unsupportive girlfriends.
Yeah, she gotta be a fan.
We know about
That's
them.
anything you do.
She definitely be.
Me and Jessica know about them unsupportive girlfriends.
Felt. But yeah, so absolutely, I gotta make her feel, you know what I'm saying, equal to and better than, you know what I'm saying, cause I'm not gonna turn this into like church or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, but like I'm locked in with God, you know what I'm saying. So I see my source as being bigger than anything that I can go through, you know what I'm saying. So there's a spiritual and a faith element to it too, you know what I'm saying. To me expecting a relationship to work out, and also to me dodging those temptations that's out here, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
The thought of his primes.
So there's a spiritual element to it, you know what I'm saying. And with me believing that God blessed me with this relationship, you know what I'm saying, I kind of see how I treat her as an extension to how I treat God.
There you go.
And that shit will fall on your career.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? And so I see it as like, and so I would have a hard time dealing with not having one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Without having my partner, or without having my partner.
And that's where it goes back.
And that's what I'm saying.
Leave her ass when he get on.
And it ain't about. It's not about that. You where I'm coming from, because when it comes to relationship and stuff like that, I'm more of a spiritual person when it comes to that. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's 32,000 dicks right here. It's still a choice. Whether I'm and I do art and all of that. It's still a choice. And are you gonna respect her, like you said? Well, you gonna respect what God gave you? Is she also just as important to you as everything else? You know, and a lot of people don't. They holler about their husbands and wives or their significant others, but they're not really important to them. They just something that they have, and they're there. A lot of them are. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. It's chewing them like a motherfucker. A lot of them are just. They don't care as much because, like, once again, it's a choice. So if you don't choose, they don't give a fuck about it. Like, cause if you got married, why you got to sticking your dick in another woman?
Yeah, I mean, you're only human.
But you ain't mistakenly stuck your dick in nobody else.
It is a choice, but at the same time,
it's a choice, but mistake. And it's a choice. And like you just said, if you on a spiritual thing, I'm human. I ain't out here cheating. I'm fucking 55 years old. I don't give a fuck. And I wouldn't cheat. I didn't cheat on my boyfriend. He's single till he married, but he got a girlfriend and he says a choice. It's a spiritual thing and he's sticking on it. Shut the fuck up.
But you single.
He's single.
You ain't cheating no motherfucking
He's single.
He got a girlfriend.
Motherfucker, you act like I ain't never had a man.
But you ain't got nobody now.
You don't know who the fuck I got. Just cause you don't know who I got. That's what I told you, bitch.
Oh, you got a boyfriend? So you got a boyfriend now.
You worry.
Y'all talk to each other.
You worry.
So you got a boyfriend
He
now.
made to mind his business.
All I'm saying is,
don't worry about what I got.
You can't throw your shit on that man.
Fuck you. No, cause he always trying to throw some shit up. I'm not throwing nothing on no man. We were speaking of being in a relationship. You act like I ain't never been in one. You act like you never been in one. How you say they ain't gonna put up with shit?
Nobody put up with that shit.
What shit?
That shit you be doing.
But you still want me around, motherfucker. So you bringing in some personal shit. Why you worrying about it?
Don't no motherfucker give a fuck about you being single.
What you worrying about?
Fuck everybody.
Don't nobody care about me being single.
I fuck everybody.
I don't want to fuck everybody. Why you want me to fuck everybody? That's not what I'm gonna do.
You fucking everybody. You single? You know well.
You want me to fuck everybody because I'm single? I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Straight up.
Why you want me to be a hoe?
You can be a hoe if you want to be a hoe.
I can, but I'm not.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe.
Sound like
Ain't wrong with being a hoe.
You stay being a hoe. Don't try to make me out of one.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe.
For
you
you.
gotta carry yourself right.
I don't want to be.
That's all.
So you mad? Who mad at somebody because they want to be a hoe?
A classy hoe.
I ain't gonna be no hoe at all.
Being a hoe out here not having no class for yourself.
That's not my character.
Okay,
Cause I don't. Cause
nobody gonna look at you.
I ain't never seen nobody get mad at somebody because they don't want to fuck 2 and 3 men at the same time. I ain't never seen nobody get mad at a woman because she don't want to fuck 2 and 3 men at the same time.
At the same time, so is it like at the same
I don't give a
time?
fuck if it's at the same time. At the same time. I ain't never seen nobody.
And this dude, or you like at a swinger?
I ain't never seen nobody that mad because a woman don't want to be with 3 or 4 different people. I ain't never seen that. So and telling her to be a hoe. Telling her to be a hoe.
I said ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe.
I'm so lost.
Take care of yourself. I mean, just be the best as a hoe as you can be. Goddamn, you gonna fuck every nigga, goddamn me. I mean,
do it properly.
It is possible to like
do it.
I never said it wasn't possible to like nobody. I just said you're not gonna attack my character because I don't want to fuck 2 niggas at the same time.
I got called bitch.
Who the fuck you gonna be called another bitch? Cause who the fuck you gonna tell they can be a hoe?
Are you a hoe?
I'm a grown
You can be a hoe.
I can be whatever I want to be, and I choose not to. I don't give a fuck. If that's the case, I've been single all my life because I'm not married. I don't give a fuck this nigga saying I'll bust his motherfucking head.
That's why she's single.
She in her 50s and single. You can be a hoe.
I don't. You can be a hoe.
What is a hoe?
Because he
ain't no hoe.
trying to tell me what to do with my body.
What is the definition?
But he just said be a hoe. Or be a whore. Be a whore then. He calling them whore. He calling himself a whore. That's on him.
I was gonna say, I need somebody to hold that backyard once this.
You mad because I made a statement to this man about because he chose to be good to his woman or whatever, and this man started attacking me on some shit I don't even know nothing about.
All I said,
I'm single. I can be a hoe. Nobody didn't tell you not to be a hoe.
I said you can be a hoe.
I don't want to.
I know I'm a hoe.
Hand me those. I need one.
But I don't want to be. So why you trying to encourage me to go?
I said you can be one.
No.
Your mama and your cousin too.
Yeah, because you keep telling me to be something I'm not gonna be.
Okay, Gina don't want to be a hoe. You
rolling through white stone.
And I'm not gonna be a hoe.
Hold on. Wellington, it's called
How the fuck
promiscuous.
you? No. I'm mad at you because
It's
who
better.
the fuck are you, nigga, to try to tell me who I can be?
Promiscuous.
I can be what the fuck I want to be. I don't need your permission. But you trying to give me your permission.
There you go. Good call. Good call. All right, calm down. All right.
Trying to give me his permission.
Special guest, Branden Michael Lewis in the
Nigga
building,
like he
ladies
give
and
me his
gentlemen.
permission. He
So
trying to
what's
give
your
me his permission.
what's your opinion about hoeing, sir?
Because he felt like somebody was talking
let me
about
out. I'm gonna go.
He felt like somebody was talking about him.
Pull it. I'm a hoe. I will fuck your girl. I will fuck the bitches she give me if I want her.
Well, there you go.
If I want it that bad, I'ma pay for it.
You are like you trying to give me permission.
If I want
Well,
it
there
that
you
bad,
go.
Oh shit, fam, tricking y'all. Them hoes, look, them hoes all over. Cha-ching.
He been tricked. I'm gonna pay for it.
Why not? I have.
This the best episode.
He been tricked.
This the best episode.
Unless you're Skip Bayless.
For men, fail. For men, I ain't giving them shit. But these women, I done help pay for college and all kind of shit.
You pay for pussy?
It ain't a woman.
Huh? I took bitches on trips all of that year. I showed the ladies a lot of love.
Every trick on them. And I know a whole lot of them motherfuckers.
Oh my God, we
All
so
right,
sick of you.
all right.
It's always gotta be about your black ugly ass.
Go be a hoe.
I'm not gonna be no hoe, ignorant nigga.
It's okay for you to be a hoe. You
Fail, leave me the fuck alone if I jump over there and knock the motherfucking glasses off.
All right, there we go.
Fail.
It's about that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Y'all just got stayed.
I'm supposed to been gone, y'all.
An hour ago.
Right, somebody ain't never seen nobody single that don't want to be a hoe. Stop it.
I don't care about
I
you
ain't
being
met
a
nobody
hoe.
on the hoe.
But you make it seem like being a hoe is bad.
No, you
It's a
just.
hoe.
Exactly.
Once again, he felt attacked.
Well, I just want to say, if y'all suggested, both of y'all, if y'all suggested that women shouldn't be out here setting that monkey out, y'all need to shut this fuck up.
They can set that pussy out.
I ain't suggesting a pimping ass thing. I said that I got more from I feel better from myself to do what the fuck I want to do, and you do what the fuck you want to do. I ain't setting shit out.
I just ain't met nobody I like.
Thank you. I ain't met nobody I like. Boy, fuck you. Say I kiss my ass.
You better run that pussy out.
I'm a little longer than you. I'm a little longer than you.
I'm gonna walk this motherfucker to the
Let everybody know what it is.
Well, you almost there, nigga.
That was the upper.
You almost there.
What's your fucking face? What was it?
I got longer than him.
You say you ain't
mine working better than his is.
He said you ain't got too many more years to call, motherfucker. You better get got to be your years on that motherfucker. You better get
Be quiet. Look.
No, we're out of here.
I got longer than you.
Let everybody know they can find you. And do you have any shows coming up?
Goodness.
Oh my God,
and you can find me on Instagram, Branden BRANDEN_Michael_Lewis. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, if you just go to my Instagram, tap the link in my bio. That's my link tree that'll take you to songs, articles, everything that you could want is in that link tree. And also, I'm dropping a song on January 31st. Maestro Frio produced it, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna be pushing it heavy, you know what I'm saying? So I dropped an EP in 2020. So 2020 was the first year that I started like dropping music, you know what I'm saying? So I dropped an EP in 2020. And I've been dropping singles after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop an EP this year, you know what I'm saying? Maybe an EP and an album next year, you know what I'm saying? But you know, people's attention spans is short, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that.
Just make the song about 2 minutes long.
Hush your face. Keep going.
Man,
I know, but I
ain't prepared, man. Like,
so how long are your songs?
Typically around 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Two verses and some hooks, you know what I'm saying?
That's all you need.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I usually do, but I'm not gonna lie,
two verses.
Songs are getting shorter though, you know what I'm saying?
You just hit it on the nose.
I'm just not prepared to help with that yet, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like eventually songs is just gonna be like a hook or something like that.
Yeah, they are.
And that's
gonna
break my heart, you know what I'm saying?
When I was growing up, man, we was listening to songs 5 to 6 minutes long.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's too long.
Too short. I gotta
try to get my
30 minutes long. Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales.
And do you have any upcoming shows coming up? You got the shows coming up?
We got a few things in the works. It's a few things.
Yeah, bitch, I'm mad.
My God, it's a few things in the works, but they not confirmed yet. So
y'all nuts.
So just stay tuned.
Yes, I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Yes, because I love
keep us posted here.
Yes.
Branden,
Look
Michael.
at the world fat ass that you married.
You call her fat, she call you bitch. Y'all relationship.
Oh my God, we still together looking at it. Right.
Solid as a rock.
Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. Time after time.
She just said it.
I'll ring her motherfucking neck. She know better than that. She just got that shit on, but she already know what.
I ain't never touched no woman.
She already knows that.
All right, next question.
I ain't worried about no nigga. My neck, his mama gonna buy her a dress.
We'll see y'all next week. You want to take us out with one?
Y'all said where you can find y'all and stuff?
I'm gone. Y'all playing too for y'all. Y'all let me out.
We'll find us here next week.
I don't give a fuck about what nobody attitude, what they feel like. Fuck you, fuck everybody. Shit.
I love y'all.